We pick back up with the three of you in the park after finding out the true motives of Nathaniel's stalker. You quickly realize that Nathaniel went missing and did not return when he was supposed to. And after going to chase him down to find out what happened, you found him unconscious and missing quite a bit of his blood. With a bit of investigation, you found out that most likely this individual knows about what you are and intends to try and turn themselves, but now realizing that they do not know how the method is to do that, they seem to have consumed his blood and made himself into a ghoul. To try and lure him out, you have gone for a walk, hoping that he is watching Nathaniel at all times, and trying to bait him. You have used Brandon and Hector to, what's the right word? Assault, I guess.
No.
Parade.
Whatever the hell that was last week.
But yes, these things onto Nathaniel in hopes that would draw him out. Now knowing that he seems to be going and gunning for Hector, as he seems to be of the jealous type. So, let's move you guys. This is the layout, as I think this is what it looked like, with Hector and Nathaniel close together, with Brandon kind of laughing at Nathaniel just in the back, and Jessica, unaware to everyone else, is all the way back, stalker style, in the bushes. Am I right about that?
I thought they did know she was there. Who knows?
Who knows these days, who knows? But yes, you decided to make your way into the park as well. As this happened, gunshots seemed to ring out. And let me just move this here. And Hector seemed to be hit in the chest, taking damage. So we'll pick up there as echoes begin to fill the park. What do you guys do? Hector right now is grabbing at his chest where he's just been shot. A small pool of very coagulated, kind of thicker blood seeking out. But he immediately begins to look around. Brandon, what are you doing? Hello, Brandon. You there?
Oh, yeah, I was saying I'm gonna try and look for, who shot. Because I would assume it's a gunshot, right?
Yes. And if you want to look around, make me a wits perception check.
Awareness.
Awareness. God damn it. I don't know why I scheduled D&D game before a vampire game Saturday and Sunday. Jesus Christ. I need to separate those two a bit more.
But it didn't roll?
Someone test their
roll.
sheet. It may be having a hiccup.
Okay. No, it's also not working for me.
Okay, I've just reset it.
Yeah. It's working for me.
Should be working now. Try it again, Brandon. That is a 1.
Yeah. So I don't see nothing.
Looking around with the echoes, with how quick it was, you do not see anyone. Nathaniel, what are you doing? As now what Hector was kind of leaning over you, kind of invading your space, is now kind of a few steps away, also looking around and holding his chest with blood. You can imagine what just happened. What are you doing?
I do have a question. Since I'm at 4 hunger, because of the blood, do I need to roll to like see if I frenzy or?
Thought
Oh,
you went down. You went down in hunger because remember I fed you.
Yeah, I'm at 4 hunger again.
How did you get to 4 hunger again?
Okay, in that case, yes, you do need to make a frenzy. This would be
Oh,
2
no.
successes needed. Easy for you. Not a problem. You're in the moment right now, looking around. You're too panicked. And, you know, taking a look, seeing what just happened to Hector. The last thing on your mind right now is need to feed. You are starving, but you're still hanging on in there.
All right, then I'd also like to see if I find anything, and I'm gonna have to do that at 2 dice penalty, right? Because of the compulsion.
Yes. Zero. Looking around, you see nothing. You hear nothing. And all you can think is this my fault? As the hunger grows, looking over at Hector, looking over at Brandon. Other people around you, maybe people are seeing, and it's just too much in your mind, running through your mind right now to really get a look around. Jessica, way in the back there, you see Hector leaning over, hurt. What do you do?
Is there what time of night is it right now? Like where in the evening are we?
This would be... Where are you or what time it is?
Like what time is it?
Time, it's around 12:30 at night.
Okay. I am like obviously if there's nobody like running to Hector's side, I can assume that there's like nobody really in the park right now. I'm going to I don't want to be seen by these guys, but I want to take care of the problem. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to soaring leap and I'm going to play monkey.
Okay.
So I'm going to soaring leap into like one of the trees and I'm going to start kind of like going through the trees to try to get to where the sound of the bullet came from.
Okay, make me a wits awareness then.
Okay.
See if you can pinpoint the noise.
Okay. I'm going to rouse the blood for that. Cool. Hunger success. Wits +2. Two successes. I am. I'm gonna hold off on willpower for now, just in case.
Okay.
Might need later. 2.
One moment.
About my awareness or my wits. Sorry, I'm making a mental note to myself. Stop being blind, you stupid redhead. Oh. God.
Okay.
Dang it.
Looking around, trying to hone your senses, this time with hearing, trying to find where the shot, at least the direction where the shot came from. The echoes are too much, and your mind is on Hector right now, and you cannot pinpoint where it came from.
I'm still going to head towards that direction, towards where they are, but like I said, kind of just keeping to the trees, keeping hidden.
Okay. Now they are in a opening area. You can get it up to
Yeah.
the the last tree, but if you
Yeah.
want to go even further than that, you will be seen by them and anyone else out there.
Okay.
You want to stay in the trees or jump out there?
Yeah, it's gonna stay in the trees for now.
Okay. In that case, hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, would you please make me a dexterity athletics check?
Dexterity athletics.
Yeah. Or athletics, dexterity. A 3. Okay, it goes to the player. You hear another shot ring out, echoing through the park, and you hear what sounds like a screeching noise coming through the air. And using your more than human reflexes, you manage to move to the side, sidestepping and hearing a whizzing going past your head. As you see a nearby tree on your left side, a bit of bark splinters and shatters. Someone just took a shot at you. How do you respond?
Uh, Another chance to try and find the bullet or find the shooter.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Also, your mic is sounding a bit dodgy.
Sorry.
Ugh.
At least not bestial fail.
Okay. Looking around, the adrenaline pumping, you cannot see anyone. It is too dark. They're most likely hiding in the tree line or in some bushes, but you look around and you see no one. And you can also hear what sounds like maybe distant screams and shouting beginning to ring out in different directions around the park.
Um, I don't know. Wait for another shot, I guess.
Okay. Nathaniel, are you doing anything?
That's a good question. Can I even do anything with the -2 penalty?
You wanted to be bait. Congrats, you are
Yeah.
bait. But
Well,
now
I
what to
am
do?
bait.
You're very good bait.
You know what? He's gonna pretend to go away and then like trip and like ride so he like falls in Brandon's direction. So like if he were to shoot again, he would probably hit Nathaniel.
Okay, meat shield technique. Very nice.
Mhm.
In that case, you take up position near, Brandon, leaving Hector behind, more in the open. And at this point, Hector will pull out a knife and just look around and then begin to shout, "Come on then! Let's have it!"
Oh God.
Jessica, anything?
Mhm. I want to look for the noise again. Now that another one's been made.
Okay, go ahead.
Time to rouse.
Why does it always sound
Time
you beat your desk?
Huh? Sorry, I it's a nervous tick.
Your poor desk.
My mic is just like really sensitive and picks it up.
Sounds like you're beating it.
Yes. Should hear me trying to light a candle at 2 in the morning. That's even worse on the desk. Okay, hunger gain.
Well, you guys are going all out.
I haven't roused or used willpower yet, so I'm
Oh,
trying to save.
you're learning.
I'm trying to be smart here.
Let's
3.
go. 3. Okay. Hang on 1 second.
Hopefully he gets less. But knowing my luck, he's gonna get like 4. And
I'm
gonna be
tired of
like,
always being at fucking 4 hunger and no willpower.
Hang on. He's going to willpower.
No!
They can do that too, you know.
It's not allowed. Get out of here.
Wow.
No!
Yeah, the fuck you can willpower. Yeah, the fuck you can willpower.
Okay.
Nathan, what is your blood? Fucking steroids or something? Do we need a drink from you now?
Well, I did just up my blood protein, so you know.
Yeah. I mean,
All right,
looking
that's it,
kinda fine.
everybody. We're gonna get Nathan full, and then we're gonna feed from him.
Diablerize him. Okay. Jessica, looking around, you begin to hone in on the sound of the firing, and you think you have it, and then at the same time, Hector, the big idiot, he screams at the top of his voice, and you lose it.
Okay. Idiot
Okay. This
is a
time,
correct word.
I need you to roll me a dexterity athletics for Hector.
Okay. I'm gonna willpower that one die for him.
Yes.
Actually, no. Actually, I don't even know
Hang
if it
on.
would be worth it.
Hang on a second. Okay. Are you willpowering or not?
Nah, yeah. No.
Okay. Hector takes another shot in the chest, rings out,
Mhm.
and he's going to take 1 superficial.
One superficial.
And at this point, the screaming is getting louder and the noises from around the park are getting louder. You are attracting a lot of attention right now. Gunfire in England is no joke. A lot of attention is being now placed on this park. This is not being handled well or fast, and it's spreading. Brandon, would you like to do anything?
You said he shot again?
He did. Would you like to try and look for him again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
Looking around the park with all the hectic behavior now, thinking about if this gets any bigger, it could mean even more trouble for you. The screams from all different directions. You can't find him. You're looking for the flashes of the gunfire, but the lights of the city in the background peer through most of the trees, making them look like gunshots. And you just can't find him. Wherever he is, he's good at hiding, at least. Which, you know, stalker.
How many shots has he fired?
This would be 2, 3, 4, I believe.
And did we ever get told what type of gun the people saw him with at the club?
You did not.
Was it a revolver? Or
Jessica
regular-
never asked.
I assume that the civilians of London aren't going to know what kind of gun.
Can I do a type of knowledge check to see if I recognize the round type at least?
From the gunshot, I'll let you
Yeah.
have it, but it's going to be a hard difficulty. Roll me firearms. Firearms intelligence. Oh, wits. Wits or intelligence. Your choice.
Jeez, no.
1. I mean, a gunshot is a gunshot. You can maybe tell what kind of, if it's low caliber or high caliber, depending on the sound. This sounds like probably some sort of handgun, but you can't tell any more than that.
Okay. Man, I don't really do anything. Just kind of put my hands in my pockets and wait until somebody spots him or he comes out.
I put my hands in my pockets and I walk away. All right. So at this point, Hector is just going to kind of walk in several directions, just trying to find him.
Oh my
And
god.
then nothing really happens with him. He doesn't really know which way to go. So he just kind of circles the area, looking in all directions. Nathaniel, what do you do as you are being quite literally, gunned down right now?
That is a very good question. Hmm, sense the unseen wouldn't help you, right?
Let's
Nope.
get this thing straight real quick though. Nathaniel's not the one being gunned down. Everyone
Oh,
else is
yes,
being gunned
true.
down.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
Nathaniel's not
talking about. I'm not being gunned down.
Nathaniel could get up from this and walk away.
No, I've got an idea.
You know what? He's just gonna, since he probably won't find him anyways, he's just gonna take out his knife, hold it to his throat, and scream very loudly so he can be sure to hear. I said, "Stop it! You're attracting enough attention. If you shoot one more time, I'm going to kill myself."
My god. Jesus Christ.
Roll me a manipulation subterfuge roll.
How good is our boy at lying?
Well, he has an acting proficiency, so
That also goes on to that. I'm also going to say from the last phone call you gave him, I'm going to give this a -1, this roll.
okay. So we're back at -2.
You can rouse.
I
It would
could
be at 5.
also, yeah.
No, don't please. Fucking
Yeah, I'm
God.
not gonna. Manipulation, persuasion, right?
Mm-hmm. No, manipulation subterfuge. You are lying.
Oh, okay.
Is he though?
I mean, we'll see.
I'm calling your bluff, boy.
Yeah. 3 successes. This will be a wits insight on his roll.
Please tell me he doesn't have any willpower anymore.
He does.
Ooh.
Okay. In that case,
Fucking background music.
I know. I don't know why that song keeps on appearing. No matter how many times I delete it, it just keeps coming back. Okay. You say that. There is silence. Jessica, what are you doing?
Is there something like a You said we're starting to draw attention. People are starting to look at us. Why
Well,
didn't you
people
do that
are
for the first bullet?
people are looking, but then running away to phone the police.
Yes, wonderful. I'm gonna drop down from the tree.
Okay.
Make myself visible to everybody. I am going to run, and because I don't know what Nathaniel's doing, I'm gonna take out my knife, run up towards him, put it to his neck, see that he already has a knife to his own neck. Say, well, there goes my plan. But I'm gonna hold it pretty tight, and I'm just gonna look kind of like in the direction that the bullets were at least coming from.
So, your plan is to run up to someone who's showing that they're about to commit suicide and saying, "No,
I'm gonna
I'll kill you first."
I'll kill you first. Yeah.
Okay.
I want his attention to be drawn towards if he tries to shoot somebody, I want it to try to be me.
Okay. Make me a. Are you lying, or would you actually stab Nathaniel to save Hector?
Stabbing Nathaniel to save Hector. I'm stabbing Nathaniel to save Nathaniel.
Okay. In that case, manipulation subterfuge.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say, I take out my knife, run up to Brandon, and stabbing in the arse.
We're past that for now.
It'll distract the shooter.
Mm-hmm. These people are fucked up. Okay.
Are you rousing?
I was considering, but I don't think I'll need to.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
2.
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna keep it at that.
Okay.
Would. All right. Yeah. No. That's fine. He's probably more focused on the fact that Nathaniel's offering to kill himself first. So.
Okay. Seeing that you're doing that, Hector will also run over with his knife and point it at Nathaniel.
No! Everybody's pointing their knives at Nathaniel. Get out, or the boy gets it.
And Brandon, in front of you, you just see Nathaniel now. People are putting their knives to Nathaniel, as well as Nathaniel putting a knife to Nathaniel.
Come on in, join us.
Put
your gun at him.
Do you do anything, Brandon, as it is turning awkward now?
Fucking stupid.
Well then. I'm gonna look around the park and see what I see, like, if there's people that can see us, or, or if he's around.
Wits awareness. I'll have 2 difficulties, one for him and one for other people in the park. Okay, 3. Looking around, you will not see the shooter. There has not been another shot since his last firing. but you will now see maybe a good distance down the way there is two girls, and they have their phones, their flip phones out, and they are recording this whole thing. You guys in the middle of this open area, and they're just recording it.
Is that the only people in range at the park?
The other people you see are just running. You see that most of them are like close to the exit of this park, and anyone else you can just hear their screams and shouting. But the only people that seem to be sticking around are these two teenage girls that are filming what's happening right now.
I'm going to walk up to the girls, and I'm going to say, hmm, see, I'm at I'm at 300.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I need those phones.
Is that what you say to them?
No.
Just, I need those phones.
I'm gonna try to convince one of them and be like, hey, can I see that phone? I need to find where this guy is, and I want to see if your phones have anything indicating where he went.
Okay. Make me a manipulation subterfuge.
Why subterfuge? It's not a lie. I'm actually going to be looking through the video to see if.
Oh, I thought you just wanted to steal it.
No, like I'm gonna delete it afterwards, of course, but I am actually looking through the video. Like I actually
Okay.
want to look through the video and try and trace him in the video.
In that case, give me a manipulation persuasion. I mean, yeah, persuasion.
And I would add my looks to that, right?
Yes. Three. Let me just roll for them. Three goes to you, the player. Okay. You go up to the closest girl and explain, looking you up and down, and you're quite handsome. She'll kind of just nod and say, all right, are you okay? And she'll hand over the phone while saying that, my friend's already called the police. They're on the way. And she'll hand over the phone to you.
I'm gonna look through the video to see if I can see which way he went or something like that.
Okay. Looking through the video, you will see it is not the best visually, as this is 2002 and nighttime, and on a flip phone. But you will see that on the right side of you, where the heavier trees are, where I'm pinging is somewhere where the shot came. So somewhere in this area here.
Okay. I'm gonna delete the video. And is her friend looking at me too, or is she still recording the rest of the stuff? Like, is her
She's still
focus on
recording.
recording? Okay. Once I delete the video, I'm gonna like subtly look at the girl I looked at, and say, I'm gonna need you to forget everything that just happened. Using cloud memory, and then I'm going to walk up to the other girl, and same thing. I want to get her phone and try and see if she has anything different on her video.
How do you get her phone?
Same thing. I'm gonna try and convince her and say, look, I really need to, you know, see if you have anything different on your video. I would assume they wouldn't be recording the same.
Okay. Make me one more manipulation persuasion with your looks on it. Yeah, that'll do it. She'll kind of just look at you up and down, mistrusting, but then hand it over, a little bit of scared of you, especially, some guys trying to shoot you. But she'll hand it over, not wanting to start anything with you. Looking at the footage, make me one more wits awareness. Actually, this time make it wits investigation.
Okay.
Did you make it?
Yep.
Oh.
3.
There you go. A 3. Okay, you managed to narrow it down a little bit more. As it was anywhere in these parts, it seems to be somewhere in this part here.
Okay. Same thing, delete the phone and cloud memory. And then I'm gonna look at Nathan and how long has it been since he shot?
It's been a while. There's been no other shots, no other talking or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the group and point to one of the girls, and I'm gonna like start to walk towards the one and or towards the area of the trees and just kind of like get behind the girl. And then once I'm behind her and she's not looking at me, I want to use Cloak of Shadows after
Okay.
pointing to the girl.
Easy enough. You get behind her, and is that a rouse for that power?
Nope, it's level 1 obfuscate.
Okay, easy enough. You Cloak of Shadows. And at that point, Jessica, what are you doing?
I see that he's stopped, but he's still not out. I'm going to.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my my knife away from Nathaniel. And I am just going to kind of take a defensive stance in front of Hector with knife still out.
Okay.
Yeah,
So meat shield technique
meat shield,
again.
yeah. Yep, meat shield technique for now.
Okay. Nathaniel, do you wish to do anything?
No. He's
Jesus, nobody got my hit.
No, he's concerned that if he does anything right now, anything as much as lower the knife, that the stock's gonna start shooting again. So he's just gonna hold his ground for now.
Okay. In that case, a little bit time passes, and you will begin to hear in the distance siren noises of police cars zooming toward this area. They're still a good distance away, but they are on their way.
And these girls were still the only 2 that were like in the park, right? Everybody else had ran. These girls were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna record this."
I mean, you're not sure if anyone actually saw you, guys, and could, describe your faces, because everyone else seemed to just get out of the area. This smart choice, while these 2 teenagers decide to try and film it. But these are the ones that you could find. You're not sure if other people saw, got a good look at you guys or took photos or anything. But you seem to be, dealt with the situation at hand.
Okay. Is the girl that I'm standing behind, like, she just kind of still standing there, kind of dazed for a second?
At this point, no. She'll be looking around and probably turns around to try and find you, but doesn't really see you as it is nighttime. And you have Cloak of Shadows up, and will just kind of again look around and look down at her phone and not really understanding what's going on anymore. She'll kind of
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Once they both look at the main group again, and you said they were kind of like offset, right? Like one was further back than the other, and I
Yes.
went to the. Okay, so once they both look around, I'm going to try and just feed from her. I'm gonna spend a willpower, force myself to feed from the one girl.
Okay. You bite down as you are unseen from them, and as you bite, and I'm guessing this is the Batgirl, so the other one doesn't see you, right?
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
like when I walked
Mhm.
up, I pointed to the one girl and then went behind the other one.
Yep. Okay. You can bite down and begin to feed. How much would you like to take from this girl? Uh, and you are
So
gonna have to spend the willpower.
yeah, I spent the willpower. I need two dots. Um, but I know that's not enough to put her unconscious.
Nope. So you can either try and you know, mess with her memory, or you could give her the old sleeper hold if you want.
Mm, all right. I'm gonna lick the wound, and I'm gonna use awe to get both the girls' attention.
Okay. As you use awe, and you know, you bite into this girl, and she begins to struggle back at first, but then beginning to relax as the bite is a pleasurable thing. And as you come away and you begin to use awe, the girl in the front will turn and look at you, and you can see a smile comes across her face, looking into your eyes. But the girl you bit looks horrified and scared, as awe does not work once you have attacked someone, and they will immediately begin to run, just absolutely book it towards the entrance of this park.
The one I bit.
Yep.
You said she looked back at me, right?
Yep. Oh no, no,
I'm going.
that was the first one. That was the first one. The girl that you bit looked for like a second and then just started to run. If you want to grab her, you can try.
Yeah, I want to try and grab her because I was going to try and catch her when she looked at me.
Okay, make me a dexterity athletics check. Actually, no, brawl dexterity.
Oof, I'm gonna rouse for that.
She got one, so you just need to get 2 successes.
Brawl athletic. Or you said Dex brawl.
Yeah.
Where is? Shit.
You can willpower both of them, but you'd have to get both successes.
Yeah. No, it's not worth it. Um,
She is running. She knows what you are, and she is scared of you. She is out of there. The other girl is just looking at you with a smile, wondering why her friend is running from this very nice man.
I'm going to look at Jess and say, "Go get her, please." And I'm going to uh say to the one that's under awe that she should probably come back with us, um, because it's not safe here, and that I'd like to introduce her to my friends. Hello.
Storyteller, you're probably muted.
Damn it! And I was doing such good acting there.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, she will look at you and just smile and say, I was supposed to go home to meet my mum, but yeah, I can hang out for a bit. And she'll kind of play with her hair while she blushes, looking at you. Meanwhile, in the background, the other girl is just Sonic the Hedgehog right now, just getting the hell out of here.
Meanwhile, on the
Yeah.
other side behind you, Jessica's throwing up. I mean,
Well, I mean, I did also say, Jess, go get her, please.
Jess, you dog.
Bitch! Jessica, do you go after the girl?
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
I'm sure it was obvious that she was recording and that I just fed from her to the group.
Yeah. I'll go after her, sure. I'm not
I'm
gonna like
doing-
attack her, but I'm gonna try to de-escalate the situation.
Okay, give me a dexterity athletics to see if you can catch up to her. If you got celerity,
Wait.
add that on there too.
I do. Okay, cool.
Let's use celerity against the girl who's already frightened from being bitten.
I think no.
About to be that one scene from True
Not
Blood where
coming.
where Jess just like runs in front of somebody.
Where you
I'm sure it's
going?
fine. Fuck you going, kid? Huh? You want some drugs? You want some drugs? I'm gonna willpower that.
Wow,
Jesus
that's a
fucking-
lot of
I
dice
hate-
for only 2 successes.
Fuck off. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna willpower reroll 3 of those. Thank you. 3 successes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll for her because that was a very poor showing from you.
Listen,
I mean, that's 5.
Oh!
Oh,
fucking serious right now?
You know.
Can I,
watch, hang on.
Can I
You watch Jessica take off like an animal. You see the dirt being thrown up behind her as she makes her way through this park at lightning speeds. And Jessica, as you look in front of you, the girl will look behind at now this red-headed flamed woman kind of making a beeline for her. And holy shit, this human, this teenage girl must be on an Olympic team because she goes into a full-on sprint, Olympic style, and she makes you, a person with celerity, look very slow, and she's just vroom, going, gone.
there's not even like another chance to try and catch up to her or anything. She just booked it that fast.
I mean, she got a crit. It
Oh,
wasn't
I
even a
didn't see
messy
that.
crit. It was a critical hit.
Because humans can't messy crit.
True. But yeah,
I'm
she
just gonna
will.
look back at Brandon and say, "That's your problem now." Sorry, I tried.
You can keep going after her, but it will mean going into the streets of London, no longer
Yeah,
in the park.
I'm not. Listen, it's either Brandon masquerade breaches or Jess does. So, I like you, Brandon. It's not fucking worth it for me. You've already got an arm chopped off. One more. I'm just gonna go back and hide
Okay.
my shame.
You return, head held low, as you have just been outraced by a human, a teenage girl at that. Somehow, way faster than a fully grown, immortal being.
Yeah, Jess's heart wasn't really into chasing this girl. Sorry. her attention's more towards protecting the guy that got shot at twice.
But after you return, at this point, Hector has already moved over in this general direction and is right now kind of poking through the bushes. Nathaniel, are you doing anything as you see Jessica just take off after this teenage girl?
He's gonna also move in that direction, but he's gonna keep the knife.
Say again.
He's also going to go in the general direction of where Brandon gestured to, but he's gonna like keep the knife up in case there will be a shot again.
Okay.
Why are you running after me?
Wait,
Get-
so no,
Why
I
are
think
you running after me?
I think he's trying to
Wait,
chase
wait.
the girl.
Wait, Hector's okay. Is Hector going after Jess?
No,
No.
Hector's going
Jess was
into the
going
bushes.
after. Jess was
Yeah.
going after
Ah,
the
yes.
girl that saw everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay, yeah. Then
And-
Nathaniel is going in Hector's general direction.
Okay. You go up to where Hector is. He's beginning to look through the bushes. And there seems to be, no one where Hector has gone. You look around. There doesn't seem to be anyone there. The only person you do see is another stander by in the in this park, a very punk, also very young kid with like red hair and those like spiked chain collars around the neck and things like that, just kind of walking through the park. Doesn't seem like they're screaming and everything. They're just kind of being punk, walking through the park. But no signs of him, and the police cars seem to be getting a lot closer now. If you're going to make moves, now's the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take off towards the girl that Jess couldn't catch.
Okay.
Try and go
You will
track her
be
down.
you will be far behind. Just keep that in mind.
Yep.
And the girl with you, I guess, just going to follow you, Brandon.
Yeah, I'm basically trying like during the walk, I'm gonna, talk and be like, hey, we need to go find your friend. Do you know where she might have gone, or what her name is, and things like that?
Yeah, that's Clara. She's one of my college friends. I don't.
And what's her last name?
Thompson.
I'm gonna like, as soon as she gives me the last name, I'm texting Eric. I'm like, Eric, I need you to find this Clara Thompson person.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sending a military guy after. I don't give a fuck.
Sending
Hunt
a
down this
military
teenager.
man after a teenage girl.
But
No,
I'll
it's
tell you
like,
straight out,
Find
Brandon.
her.
If you want to catch her, you're gonna have to run. And if you run, this person isn't going to be with you to give you those details. So you can either run after her and might have a shot of finding her, or you can just walk with her and get information from her. It's up to you.
No, then. I'll just tell her to go home and be on her way. And before she leaves, I'll use forget memory. Or, yeah. Not
The free one?
forget memory.
Cloud
No,
memory.
no.
Forgetful
the-
mind.
Yeah, forgetful
The-
mind.
The
That
expensive one.
make her forget she was like never here.
Okay, please rouse for that. As a fail. Okay. Easy enough as she looks into your eyes and you begin to wash over her recent memories. And what do you replace them with? Did she just, enter the pack now? Or what do you paint her memories as?
That she got distracted by the park on her way to go see her, like to go visit her mom, and now she's running late and she needs to go, like, hurry up and go be with her mom.
Okay. In that case, as you're passing Jess with her, she'll kind of blink a few times and then look at you. What? Oh my god. Sorry. So do you have the time?
I'll tell her the time.
Oh my god. Thank you. And she'll just begin to run in the opposite way, where the girl ran before.
Yeah, and as soon as she's like takes off, I'm gonna drop all and try and book ass in the fucking direction that other girl went.
Okay, make me a athletics athletics, dexterity.
Yeah. Okay.
And meanwhile, Jessica, you can return to Hector if you want.
Yep. I'm gonna. He's
Nope.
technically not. Very good, Brandon. Very, very good indeed.
I don't want to hear nothing with the person who has celerity 3 and got outran by a human.
To be fair, that shouldn't have actually been a thing. With Blink, I would have been able to get in front of her very
Yeah,
easily. But
with normal celerity powers, there's no way a human should have like just non like rolling.
your
a
human's
human-
not worth my hunger increase.
But at this point, I would also like to ask Nathaniel. It's calmed down a bit, and Hector is smelling really, really good. Would you
Oh
make
my
me another willpower roll, please? Another frenzy roll.
Difficulty 2 again?
Yep. Easy.
Sorry, I accidentally hit 1. So I'm gonna have to do that again.
No, you
Oh.
already got the 2 successes.
If you
Oh,
would have,
well,
if
yeah.
if you would have been increased to 3 though, after more blood coming out from the second shot, you'd have been fucked.
But with that, Jessica, do you get back to Hector?
Yeah.
Okay, you see that Nathaniel is barely holding on. You know that face. He is hungry. And he is just managing to keep hold of himself right now.
Okay. Nathaniel, go home.
But we're
Home.
all right. He's gonna drop the knife, put the knife away, and go home,
Okay. You begin to.
or at least outside of the park. He's gonna wait there and see if the others are also gonna.
I was going to say, are you making your way there alone?
I mean, outside of the park, yes.
Well, I mean, if Jess is staying with Hector, then yeah, he would be by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I don't like that.
I mean, you also did just tell him to go home twice
I did.
already, and you're
did.
focused on Hector.
Yeah. She's not in a really good she's not in a good headspace to be dealing with this shit right now.
I think nobody.
Fuck,
is right
would
now, to be honest.
Brandon wouldn't have told us where those gunshots came from, would he?
If he didn't do it, then he didn't do it.
No.
Would he? No.
I was trying to deal with the fact that there were, the two girls were recording us before fucking dealing with that, because at this point, that's why I asked if, how long it's been, because now Brandon's like, this guy's already taken off because Nathan was able to persuade him. So that's why Brandon was more worried about dealing with the girls.
What are you doing, Jess?
I can't do much. I am going to now that I'm a little bit closer, I want to see if I can scope this guy out.
Okay.
Yeah.
The actual
Gonna-
guy himself, it's going to be a very hard difficulty at this point. You guys have been doing a lot without really looking for him right now. So go ahead and make the roll again.
Wait, was she talking about the guy that's in the park or the stalker?
I'm guessing
the
the
stalker.
yeah.
Okay.
I do have a plan if the police show up. And it'll be pretty easy for her to fucking execute it. I'm not gonna rouse. I only have 3 dice. Just roll 3 dice. 2. I
2?
probably don't scope him out. And I can't willpower, and I can't spend willpower.
Okay. Brandon, you
Yep.
went after the girl, right?
Yep.
A few things you're gonna see. One, you're gonna see like a red-headed kid, punk-looking guy coming out of the park, as well as entering the park, running by you. These people.
Not my problem. I'm still running right past them.
Okay. Jessica, with a 2 successes,
Mhm.
you see no one. The park is emptied right now. But with a 2 successes, stop beating your desk.
No!
With a 2 successes, the only thing that you will find is when you're kind of following Hector as he goes through the bushes. Over here, you will see a few shell casings of bullets, and that is it.
I'm gonna pick them up. I am. So there's how many do I see? Because I know that there are like at
4.
least 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to pick one up, pocket it, turn back to Hector and say, "Don't heal your don't heal, not let the police come."
Okay.
And I'm going to preemptively activate awe, so they're a bit more sympathetic towards me.
Now, just keep this in mind. Hector is shot in the chest. There are 2, holes in his chest right now. And he is standing up like it is nothing.
Fucking push him down then.
Okay.
Get on the fucking floor. Look like you're hurt, you stupid fucking.
I am fucking hurt. The pain.
Oh
the,
my god,
the
you're
pain. And at that point, you'll hear footsteps running towards you.
I activate awe.
Okay, Nathaniel, first you will see these police officers running at you, and they will immediately, one of them will draw his weapon, what looks like a soldier man. What is that gun? Tell me. Actually, Americans, tell me what that gun is.
It's like a fucking
MP5.
AR-15.
Do we need to more?
It's an MP5.
MP5. He will flash the MP5 at you, Nathaniel, and just begin to shout, "Get down on the ground! Get down on the fucking ground now!"
Yeah, he's gonna do that. Would be a bad idea if he didn't.
Okay, the next one will run by, getting up close and point the gun towards you, Jessica, who is standing next to Hector.
She would have her arms wrapped around Hector, who's now on the ground, crying like a little bitch.
Keep this in mind. Awe only works in non-combat scenarios. These police officers are coming into a park that they know gunshots have been fired in, and they are ready for combat.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're not affected by awe.
Exactly.
All right, that's fine. Because she doesn't have a weapon that's a gun on her.
Mm-hmm.
So
you do, however,
neither
have
does
casings of bullets now in your pocket.
Yeah, you took one of those fucking shells.
So, the other police officer will point his weapon at you, and just says again, "Get down on the ground! Put your hands on your head! Get down on the ground!"
Fucking military. I mean, police in London are, fucking wish I took a dominate. Fuck.
The one
yeah,
guy with
yeah.
dominate has left the building.
Fucking yeah. Fuck off, Brandon. Get back here. Stop chasing after a minor.
Brandon's chasing after a masquerade breach.
So, what do you do, Jess, as he's ordering you to get down with the gun pointed at you?
I'm gonna get down on the ground, and just say we've been shot at. I'm gonna see if I can at least like squirm my way out of this. Crying, my poor boyfriend's just been shot at.
Now, how good is Hector's acting?
I mean,
That's
he
a good
was
point.
shot at. That's not a lie.
Have you guys ever seen the very old movie, not the TV series, but Buffy the movie?
Yeah.
I can just imagine Hector
Like,
doing
you
that on
can
the
tell
floor.
he's faking it. Like, they know, like, this man has a hole in his heart. Why is he screaming like this?
But to be
Sorry,
fair,
my
roll
He
me a manipulation performance
okay.
for Hector from Hector's sheet,
Oh my god.
as he is the one trying to pretend he is actually hurt right now.
Okay. I mean, he
They're gonna call
is
an
hurt.
ambulance for Hector anyway. Well, actually, no, because the moment they touch the blood, they're gonna tell like it's not. Ugh.
This really didn't go as you guys planned, did it?
No.
Not at all.
I'm
Dude was super able to hide.
Stalkers do that.
Well, I mean, the gunshot, like we all kept failing on the gunshots
Two.
to
I'm
pinpoint
gonna re-roll
direction.
those.
There you go.
So 6.
Okay. He will look down at you and at him, and he will immediately go on to the over his radio. Shots fired. We've got one casualty. We need a ambulance here now. And he'll give the name of the park. And he also says, when is backup arriving? And you hear over the radio back to him, just a woman's voice coming over saying, they're entering the park now. This is getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even Hector, not even a part of the Camarilla, can see that this is getting out of hand really quickly. You guys need to do something.
Yeah. Are they in a non-combative stage anymore?
Oh no,
Or
they're
are
still
they-
ready to go. Nathaniel, you're about to be cuffed. Are you going to let this happen?
Entrancement also only works if they're not like in a dangerous situation, right?
They are, yeah, this is definitely still a dangerous situation. They are covering you, trying to,
Make
both
sure you don't kill
Jessica,
them.
make sure that you don't have any weapons on you, but they are going to try and cuff you. They're also looking at their surroundings to see if there are anybody else. These are trained professionals, and right now, until someone actually tells them that all of you are not a threat, including Hector with the bullet shots, they are not going to trust any of you. This is what they're trained for.
Well, not to mention, 2 of the party members do have knives, and
That's true.
Yeah, but knives are just like basic self-defense things that people carry
yes,
on them all
but
the
police
time.
in London, are
Oh,
going
wait.
to
What
be
the
that.
hell is
Brandon,
going on with your
Brandon.
fucking mic, dude?
Brandon, put down the helium. Please put down the helium.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Is that better?
No.
You leave the call and come back in.
We've been off far more than we can chew.
But yes, even though you may have bullet, holes in you, police are trained to, not just say, "Oh, you're obviously the innocent one." This could have been a shootout with both of you shooting, and he just got hit. It is not like Hector is like, "Oh, poor you." They are still, pointing gun at you, Jessica, and him. This is clearly a real situation right now. And Nathaniel, you need to choose if you're going to fight back or you're going to let them cuff you.
He's not gonna fight back.
Okay. The guy will reach down and grab your arms and put the cuffs on you. They are metal and they are tight. And he will immediately begin to pat you down, trying to find any signs of a weapon. Meanwhile, Jessica, this officer will kind of begin to circle you and say, put your hands behind your back.
My hands are behind my back.
Okay.
She followed directions the first time.
And you're down on the ground?
Yeah.
In that case, he's going to try and cuff you. You see, at this point, now more police officers on their way. They're quite a distance, but you see them, they are not full on running, but kind of jogging towards you guys. And how gun violence is used in this country, there's probably a small army of police on their way.
I will tell them I'm gonna just kind of point in a random direction behind me, and say the guy who has a gun is running. He's going down there.
Okay. As you move your hands and say this,
She's not moving her hands. She's just with her hands behind her back. She's just gonna move one of her fingers and point it back. She's not trying to look like she's restraining a rush. She's just giving them a direction.
Okay. He's still gonna try and cuff you. Are you gonna let it happen?
If I try to fight back, more will attack me, so I'm just gonna let it happen.
Okay. He puts cuffs on you. You are restrained. And at that point, he will take out a zip tie and he will move over to Hector. And Hector is still kind of, oh! And he will actually look over at you like, like, what? But as the policeman gets to him, roll me a willpower for Hector, because how he's written as a character, I don't see him giving up.
I hope Hector fucking passes this.
One.
Okay. Roll me a dex brawl.
Dex.
No.
Dex or strength, bro?
Dex. He's going to try and take his gun.
Oh no.
Hector doesn't. Oh god. Fucking Jesus.
Oh no. Hector. And the shit pool gets deeper. Especially with Nathan at 4 hunger, now there's a shit ton of humans around.
Okay. And
I hope Hector's at least a good shot.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh
Hector
no.
is going to grab this guy's gun, rip it out of his hands. As the police officer didn't expect a person who has been shot in the chest twice to be able to move like this and to be this strong. And with one hand, Hector will grab him by the neck and lift him off the ground with one hand, and in the other hand take up the gun and point it at the other police officer. And I'm trying to be true to the character and how it was written. What's Hector's humanity?
No.
6?
Okay, not so bad.
Okay, he's going to shout out at this other officer to put down his gun and to release Nathaniel.
Okay.
Make me a...
Manipulation, intimidation?
Yeah. manipulation,
With a
intimidation.
I would say there's got to be a bonus because he's got
Yeah.
the
Plus
partner
2.
up in the air with one hand and he's holding a gun at this guy.
Plus 2. I
Plus 2.
mean, Hector is an anarch, you know, and this is authority right now, and he's a Bruja.
Yeah, he is. All right. Manipulation, intimidation, plus 2.
Is he
Yep.
an anarch? I thought he was.
He is.
Okay,
No,
I thought he was
anarch.
Mm-hmm.
No. Jess was independent,
Yeah.
but not
Okay, I thought both of them were. I was really confused on that.
No. Jess was anarch leading, but was
Mhm.
independent.
She was.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
And a compulsion.
Okay. If you would like to hit the compulsion button for him as well.
Sure.
Hector just
If it's
took
harm.
this whole.
If it's harm.
we're fucked.
Don't jinx it.
Hunger.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank God.
no.
Okay, thank God.
I mean,
Hey.
that puts him at 3 hunger, so luckily.
He's got 2 hunger.
Oh,
fine.
is he?
He's at 3 now.
Yeah.
He's at 3.
Oh, is he at 3?
Um,
Oh yeah.
He was
Yeah.
at 2 now, so he'd be at 3 now.
Okay.
With 8
Yeah.
critical, a crit, the guy is going to immediately, seeing this man holding his partner, who is on the overweight side, holding him up with one hand, bleeding from the chest, and looking a little bit more savage in the face. Now holding a gun to him as well, he will immediately just drop his weapon and begin to unlock Nathaniel's cuffs. And he will just say to you, Nathaniel, "Take it." What do you do?
Jess is still handcuffed. Let's go.
Are you taking the gun, Nathaniel?
I mean, you could probably break the handcuffs, though, Jess.
Yeah.
These
The
officers
one-
got to die.
The one time you need dominate, and fucking Brandon's up in the city right now.
He has succumbed to
Um,
monkey.
I mean, there's still a masquerade breach out there. Wasn't expecting Hector to go fucking savage. I figured the 3 of them could manage this.
Apparently not.
This is why Aventru needs to be giving all this.
Talking about I was fucking yeah. Our Ventru, our world class active Ventru.
Nathaniel, are you taking the gun up?
Take the fucking gun.
Jess is just sitting there mumbling, Nathaniel, take that fucking gun, I swear to God.
He's gonna take it. I mean, if it comes to it, it's not gonna
Now the
do
question
anything
is,
because he
how
can't
does
hear.
Jess feel about this right now, knowing that now with Hector doing this is really not a good place? Like, it's 10
Well-
times worse than it was
Well,
before.
Jessica doesn't have a choice in the matter, as she is 3 levels into Blood Bond. This is a great idea from Hector.
Yeah,
Oh
blood
shit,
opinion.
it's that deep? Damn.
Yeah, I did bond slave.
And with and with the flaw, Hector's right. You need to be getting out of here. He should be leading us right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hector's a natural born leader.
would you like to break your handcuffs or try? Jessica?
Just like not only is a fat ass dude being lifted in the air with one hand, this guy just one hand snatched a fucking MP5, pointed it at the other guy. Now Nathan's getting up and then just breaks her handcuffs on top of that and just gets up like, oh, what the fuck is happening? Bro, these cops are about to shit themselves. And that poor punk sitting in the background, just looking at this, he's probably like just smiling.
This is metal. This is metal. I'm not gonna break her handcuffs because at
Okay.
least one of us needs to look like they're non fucking drugs.
Okay.
Just blame it on PCP. It overpowers everybody.
Exactly. Hey, listen, this is the power of what fucking methamphetamine does to you, my dude. Bath salts,
this-
methamphetamine, and fucking MDMA.
At this point, Hector is going to say to you, Nathaniel, all right, it's time for another one of those ninja shit moments. Knock him out. and as he says that, he will spike, like a American football, spike this police officer's head, who is holding up in the air on the ground, and hopefully knocking him out. Can you make me a strength brawl? And Nathaniel,
no.
what are you doing?
This poor cop's about to have a busted ass fucking neck.
Yeah. I mean, he does have the harm compulsion, so he is just gonna take his knife and,
Oh, this poor cop.
and let his compulsion out on him.
Okay.
Wait, you're gonna stab him?
He's gonna stab him, of course he's gonna stab him.
You said to knock him out, not stab him.
I said knock him out, but okay.
He has the arm compulsion, so
Knocking him out would harm him though.
It's up to you, but yeah, if you want to stab him, go
if
ahead.
you want to stab him, go ahead.
Stab him in the ass, at least make it count.
I literally don't think he has the strength to just knock him out. So yeah,
Oh
he's
my
gonna
God.
he's gonna stab a
Fucking
cop.
big guy's gonna take a little dirt nap, so it's fine.
That is 7 successes. So
And they don't
Okay.
get half.
this guy bounces on the pavement, and you hear something break, like a snapping noise. You're not
Oh,
sure if
no,
he's
what-
dead or not, but
They were on
he's
the
not moving.
sidewalk.
They were on the path area.
Oh no.
Oh no! But please go ahead with your stabbing.
What would I need to roll for that?
I like how Hector said, "Knock him out," and
Dex-
then he immediately starts to shiv him in the back.
Dex
I
melee.
mean-
It's Dex melee for stabbing, right?
Okay.
Yes, Dex melee
Okay.
plus any
mean, if you-
specialties.
Oh,
in
and you're
knife.
fucking hungry too. You're at 4 hunger too.
Yep.
Oh
This
my
is
fucking
not gonna
God.
go well.
Why'd you
The-
have to fucking seek out this guy, Nathaniel?
The first fucking stab, Nathan has to make a frenzy check, gets frenzied, and there's an army of cops about to roll in.
I'm not gonna lie. If you get a crit here,
I-
Nathaniel, you're gonna like take this guy's head off.
God. Yeah. If he doesn't get a crit, I do want to make it clear that he's not trying to kill him. He's just like gonna
Yeah.
stab him in the back.
Okay, thank God.
Oh,
Stab
thank
him.
God.
Okay, you will
Oh my God.
stab this man in the back, dealing 2 damage. He's still alive. He is still conscious. He is now just as he begins to bleed. Make another frenzy check.
I am
How long does it
handcuffed.
take before How long does it take before the difficulty of a frenzy check goes up?
He has to taste it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
smell and sight, which is 2, which he gets. Once he tastes it, it goes up to 3.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
He's still awake, and Hector will go, "What the fuck are you doing? I said knock him out, not fucking shiv him."
I fucking panic. I'm sorry.
And he will grab Jessica, pull her up to her feet, and put the gun to her head. And he will
What the
shout.
fuck?
He will shout at the police. He will shout
I
at
mean,
the,
this is a great idea.
he will
The
shout
police
at the,
that are dead and stabbed?
no. The police who are approaching, the more police, and he will just shout, "Come any closer, and I'll kill this bitch." And then he'll whisper in your ear, "I'm sorry."
This is actually, like, as horrible as it is, this is probably one of the funniest moments we've had.
Make me a manipulation subterfuge for Hector.
This is a great idea. This is such a great idea.
If the stalker is still out there, he's like rubbing his head like, what is happening?
Should have just gold the stalker and been done with it.
I mean, he is gold.
You know what
This
I
guy's
mean.
still in the shadows just watching. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
A 2.
Oh no.
I'm gonna willpower re-roll those 3.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god. Fucking Hector. 4.
4.
See. Be a wits insight for them.
The fucking humans in this city, bro.
What the fuck is happening today?
Hey,
Oh, the
we-
fucking humans in this
Hey,
city
you know
are
the
too
English.
overpowered.
The English, man, we hit different. You know, we're built different. You know what I'm saying?
Those actually look like American cops.
What?
No. What? No.
Listen, the one on the one like furthest away from the camera angle looks like a stereotypical American cop. I'm just saying.
But with that, they will look at each other and they will begin to like draw weapons, getting closer, getting closer.
No.
I need Hector to make another willpower roll for me, or he's gonna open fire on these guys.
Also, I did have a
Oh my
question.
God.
So I failed my dex roll earlier. How close am I? Like I got 0 from my dex.
Yeah,
to run after.
you're out there in the city. You have seen 0 signs of her. You can probably guess that you're not going to be able to catch up to this girl, and you're probably going to have to wait to
2.
see if Eric can find anything out about her. You can try
Okay,
something. If you want to try something, you can. But let me know if you want to actually, do something other than just running out there.
Yeah, no, I fucking I was just gonna if I can't logically find her, I would just head back to the park.
Okay, you begin to head back.
Granted, I don't know any of this shit's happening, but
Yep.
you know.
2. All right, let me think here. More police are coming. They're not backing away. He knows what happens if this gets any further. He probably knows that if you were to run, Jessica, you could probably get away with your celerity. But him and Nathaniel,
Nathaniel's got celerity too, doesn't he?
only 1 dot, I think, right?
Yeah, only 1.
Oh shit.
And I mean, those humans are pretty fast, so.
But he also would know she's probably not gonna run.
Yep. All right.
Especially not after a fresh blood bond.
He's
Fresh
gonna
blood
say,
bond.
yeah. He's gonna say in your ear, Jessica, I'm sorry. And he's gonna push you to the side and he's gonna open fire on these cops.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, make me firearms dexterity rolls.
Okay.
Make me 3 of them.
3. Okay.
If he wants to rouse, this is the time.
Okay.
In fact, no, I
Would-
won't even give you the choice. He would rouse.
Okay.
Would he have to rouse for each fucking roll?
He's just gonna rouse for the first one. First guy he's gonna shoot at is next to Nathaniel.
The one that's already been shivved?
Yep.
Not good.
Okay.
Not great.
That's probably
Willpower
enough
those?
to finish him off, though.
Oh my god. He can only do 2. Okay. 4.
Okay.
Again.
Do y'all's police use stab vest or plate vest?
Stab vest.
Oof.
Okay. That is. Yep. First
3.
one. You,
Dead.
Nathaniel, next to you,
Plus
as
whatever.
you stab this guy, he will turn around looking at you, looking angry, sad, and extremely, extremely afraid. And as he kind of just puts his hands out to say, I'm not armed towards you, like, please stop, don't stab me again, you will see bullets begin to tear through his body. And you will watch his eyes just beginning to go dim. And, you begin to see the little details of this person. the cross around their neck, obviously a religious man, the wedding ring around his finger, obviously had a family, and he goes down hard and quickly stops moving. And then another thing enters your mind. All of that blood. Make another frenzy check.
Oh God. Oh, we're
At least he
playing
didn't say
God
that.
today, baby.
At least he didn't say that a bullet ripped through and splattered into Nathan's face.
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't
Oh,
even
fuck!
matter. This is fucking amazing.
Okay. Now, there is a body at your feet with the blood, and there is 2 cops approaching you. What are you going to go for? The fresh blood or the already dirtied blood that is on the ground, spilling out all over the floor? What
He's a
would your character
Toreador.
go for?
He's a Toreador. Blood off the dirt.
I'll say this. If you want to start licking up blood off the ground, it's going to cost you a willpower to go for that blood. Otherwise, you're going to have to go for the living people.
Let me see how
And
much willpower I still have.
And you're not guaranteed because you have blood potency 2.
True.
Would-
Fuck.
Oh, it's fucking.
It's only halved.
Yep.
Either
Not
one
slaking.
would not.
Okay.
Not slaking
Yeah.
fresh from the source. Yeah. Fuck.
He's gonna go for one of the fresh ones.
Okay.
No.
We're having that kind of night tonight. All right.
It's
Look,
Nathaniel.
we always find a way out of this. Maybe.
You take off between for these people. Jessica, make me 2 more rolls without rousing this time, and
Okay.
Nathaniel, make me a dexterity athletics with your celerity on top of it.
How many
That's
cops
gonna
are there
be
in the
great.
park in total?
Right now, 4, and there are 2 more about to enter.
so 3 and a 4 for him.
Okay, let me make some rolls. And then
One.
same again. Nope.
Oof. Oh, and that's on the 4.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first cop begins to pull his weapon towards Nathaniel as he begins to chase him, and Hector will fire out, hitting this police officer in the side, not doing lethal damage, but will stunt him enough to begin to shoot and missing Nathaniel, giving him enough time to get up to him and bite in, beginning to drink. The other police officer will raise his weapon towards Hector and take off a shot before he is also hit. 1 second. You will willpower. 2. No. He fires off a few rounds, whizzing by you, Jessica. He does not hit the target, and Hector carries on firing. You watch as this other police officer gets hit multiple times in the chest and quickly goes down, moving just a little bit, but then beginning to slow and slow. At this point, the police from outside the park, Brandon, as you're heading on your way back, you will hear what sounds like automatic fire ringing in the distance, and people, a few screams come out, but that's not a good sign. And you also hear coming over the radio, officer down, need assistance. And being connected with the police and military, when that saying gets said out loud over the radio,
Everyone's coming.
everything's fucking coming. Everything. So you know that something very bad just happened.
Oh my god.
Nathaniel.
And you said I'm by the cops coming in?
No, you'll be still in the city on your way there, but these are just some police officers that run by you that you hear. If you want to take off running, you can. It might look a bit suspicious, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and follow them.
Okay. Nathaniel, as you bite into this man, make me another. Actually, no, you're already frenzied. You bite in and you take him down to one. You go down to one, but he's already been hit. So you kill him. You don't have a choice. He's already been hurt, and you can only stop once you get down to one. He doesn't have that much blood left. You take it all. Could you please put a stain on your humanity? As well as Hector, can you put 3 stains on his humanity?
Okay.
You begin to stop as the blood begins to slow, Nathaniel, and you reel back, now fully fed, now feeling the essence of this once living man enter you. You look down at a corpse, unmoving, cold, already turning blue. What do you do?
He's just gonna try to book it.
So all
Okay.
4 cops in the park are dead now, and there's only right now the 2 that I'm following.
No. The image there, actually, it's more like this. If you look on the map, you went by some police officers that were on the way there, but there are 2 more police officers about to enter the park that are not connected with you. But you already know, with those words being said, there is a now full-on army going to be descending upon that park soon.
Okay.
If you want to get there faster, you can, try and jump into a car. You can try, you know, you can still, even without celerity, you are still superhuman. You can have the possibility of running incredibly fast, faster than these police officers if you want to do that. But you will stand out. You will look like, an Olympic runner, like Usain Bolt or something, running through the streets. It will look more and more suspicious. You can. Do you want to try anything like that?
Let me check something real quick. Hmm. All right, no, I like run, but I don't want to outrun them, if that makes sense.
Okay. Make me a dexterity athletics check. Are you doing anything, Jessica, as this happens? And you watch these police officers go down one by one.
At this point, me staying in cuffs is pretty much no. There's no point. I'm gonna break myself free from the cuffs.
Strength roll.
Add
You can add,
potence.
add potence.
Yeah, because you're just gonna be a target anyways.
Yeah.
If you want to use the second power of potent, you don't even need to roll. You can just break out. Otherwise, you'll
I
have
only
to still
have
roll.
one.
Oh, then
I only
yeah,
have one dot.
yeah. Go ahead and roll then.
Okay.
Break through it with ease. These are almost like made out of wood. You just break them.
All right. I want to grab Hector and blink if I can.
With carrying another person.
Yes.
Okay.
3 dots in celerity. So.
Make me a strength brawl one more time.
Okay.
You can still move at incredible speeds, but are you strong enough to carry another person at the same time?
All right. I'm gonna rouse. Oh, I forgot I have the discipline bonus now, so I get to add another dice on top of that.
Three. You pick him up, and you are able to hold his weight while you begin to blink. In a flash, Nathaniel, you turn around to look at Jessica and Hector to, just, what should I do next? As you begin to also run, and you will just watch Jessica grab Hector and just gone. There is literally just a puff of dirt in the air and nothing else. They are just gone. What are you doing as you are now alone in the park? You hear running from multiple directions what sound like, boots. And you also hear in the distance what sounds like a helicopter on its way. Are you just running?
He's just running down. It's not really much he can do other than that.
Okay. Make me a dexterity athletics. Add your celerity. You hear sirens, you hear helicopters.
I'd also like to rouse for that.
Okay. You've got room to rouse now. There's 6 successes. Would you like to also willpower on top of that? You can only...
Yeah, please.
Yep, you've got 3. You can willpower from that.
Nice.
8. As you see Jessica disappear with Hector, going in the opposite direction that you hear the boots coming from, you will tap into that celerity, into that immortal, inhuman abilities, and in a flash, you are gone. You are, in a few seconds, you are already halfway up across the park, and you can even see Jessica in the distance, small glimpses of red of her hair. You're not gaining on her, but you're keeping pace. And a few moments later, you're out of the park, into the normal streets. You have a choice to keep going at a very clear, inhuman speed, or to just, begin to walk normally. It's up to you. Nathaniel, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. He's gonna slow down a bit just so that it's not obvious.
Okay. Just keep this in mind. You will be seen as running from, a shootout location. But if you get any slower, you may be caught. So you begin to run at a normal human level through the streets. And I'm guessing, Jessica, you're just out, right?
Yeah. Only thing that really matters is finding a place for us to hide.
Okay. In that case, Brandon, you finally arrive back at the park, and there is a small army of police officers in riot gear, in the helmets, the jackets, the weapons out. There is a helicopter now coming above you overhead with a spotlight entering the park airspace. There are riot vans, there are dog units. They're all piling into the front of this park. Do you do anything?
I'm gonna look to see who's left in the park.
In the park, from what you can see, no one. There is some police officers talking with random people on the street, people that may have been in the park. as well as make me a wits awareness, please.
Where's my dice?
Three. You see one police officer talking with one of the what look to be, people that may have seen something, and you'll see the same individual that you saw kind of leaving the park when you first came out. They're kind of surrounded by police officers right now, and along with a few other individuals. There's some dogs there, and they're kind of all being kept safe, but also being kept and held just in case they might have had something to do with this. And you will see this person. The red-headed punk that you saw, and as they're kind of just talking, he will look over in your direction, and he will just give you a big smile, and then make a gun symbol in his hand, and kind of just put it to his head, and then smile again, and then quickly go back to talking with the police.
Is he breathing?
He looks very human.
I'm gonna observe him.
Okay. You watch for a good amount of time, and then eventually you will see the police beginning to take these witnesses or whoever, people that they've found in the surrounding area, and they will begin to pile them into different cars, and they look like they're being taken in.
Uh, hmm. How close are the cars?
They're across the street from you, and
No,
right
like how
now,
close how close are they together? Are they all like side by side, or are they like
oh
a
yeah,
few meters apart?
there is like a big pileup of police cars that they're just kind of shoving them in, as like most of this street is literally just police cars all stacked up together, police vans, police cars, police dogs, they're everywhere.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And
With
which car is this guy in?
uh
Or is he getting put into?
yes, he's getting put into one police car. You can see the license plate of the police car, but other than that, there's no other like, that is police car 7, that is police car 9. If you want to jot down the reg the registration for that one police car, you can if you wish.
Uh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay,
And then,
and he will be quickly put inside, and they'll kind of look around the area, and they don't just take off with them immediately. There is a lot of work that needs to be done here tonight, and
um, wait, so is there a moment that that guy's car gets left alone?
no, you can't even get close to the car, as the front of this park has been completely like cordoned off. No one's like letting anyone near it at all. If you want to try and go past there, you can, but they will try and stop you.
No. If they're not like leaving that car alone, then I'm just gonna keep watching for a minute and see how things go down.
Okay,
I'm gonna use Cloak of Shadows while I'm standing there to watch everything.
all right.
If I'm not seen at this point.
You can find a place in the crowd and in the nearby streets to kind of go into a shadow end, move into that state. But some time passes, and eventually you'll watch as that's actually a good question. Make me a. Actually, no. In that case, yeah, they will just the police will eventually get into some of these cars, and they will just begin to take off.
Okay, once it's cleared, I'm gonna, check around the fucking part, see anything that might have like picked any of this up.
If you want to sneak in the park, you can try and do that, but they're not letting anyone in the park tonight. You can guess
Oh,
that.
they're still at the park? I thought you said
Oh
they
yeah.
left.
No. The some police officers and the witnesses left. There's still an army of police officers here. Out of game, a bunch of cops were just killed. This park is going
Yeah.
to be shut down for a while.
Alright, then yeah, I'll just text Eric and tell him to pick me up like a block or two down the street if he's, that's when I'll see if he's found anything out about that one girl.
Okay. He tells you that he's still looking into it. It's trying to find one teenage girl with only a name in, a city of millions is going to take a bit.
Yeah.
And, a few, maybe 30 minutes later, he will come and pick you up in the car, and he will just kind of look around the area, seeing what, the mass army of police right now, and just say, sir, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I need to get back to the hotel.
Yeah. Right. And he will just take off looking very confused and, just trying to figure out what the hell's happening. But as you begin to make your way back to the hotel, move you guys. Jessica,
Yes.
where are you right now?
She probably would have used like back alleys and stuff to try to find her way back to the hotel, use the back door to get in.
Okay. Easy enough at your speed, and eventually you will
Yeah.
kind of arrive. Now, Hector does have blood all down him, and he still has the gun as well, the MP5.
Fucking God.
So, if I'm guessing he would like put it under his jacket and kind of hold it shut while you guys go into the hotel.
Yeah.
Make your way in. Also, please add an MP5 with half a clip of ammunition left in his sheet.
Got it.
I do want to point out that MP5s are serialized, especially when used by like military and law enforcement. They keep serialized fucking tracks on
Mhm.
that. So
This is 2002 as well, so just remember that. That type of technology isn't
Well,
the
no,
best.
I think it means
No.
like it's just been numbered.
the
Okay,
serial
yeah.
so they have serial numbers on the guns, right?
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
armory in a police station, just like we have in the army, we have like an arms room that holds all of our weapons, and then when
Mhm.
we go out, we take those weapons out, but we have a registered account of all the serial numbers and who those guns are assigned to.
Okay.
Um, but as you kind of
What
make your
is
hang
the
on.
damage value? Sorry.
For the gun,
Yeah.
that would be a +2, I believe.
+2.
But as you guys make your way into the hotel with your speed and the hotel being friendly to your kind, you make it in with no problems. Meanwhile, Nathaniel, you've also been booking it out into the city. Do you also go back to the hotel or somewhere else?
I'm guessing that he lost sight of Jessica since he slowed down.
Yes.
Mm, in that case, I don't think he would go to the hotel. He's just like running. He doesn't know where to, but he's running.
Now, here's the question. Do you still also have the gun that you picked up?
No.
Okay, you dropped it.
Threw it in the trash.
All right.
If I'm driving back to the hotel and I see Nathan, I would stop to pick him up. If
you were going to the hotel. If he's not going to the hotel, then no, you probably wouldn't see him. Okay, I need to make some notes. After all of that, give me some time.
No.
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I make a bunch of notes now. So that went well.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Now the question is, which district of London was that in, and which sheriff do we have to deal with?
That is a very good question.
I mean, at this point, with how many masquerade preachers we've gathered, I don't think it really matters that much.
Well, I mean, yeah, kind of does, because like it could be the Malkavian, the one that like just wants to hurt people even if they don't fuck up. That's the one I'm hoping it's not.
Mm.
Tell you what, that stalker's a pretty significant fucking enemy though.
Okay, I'm back. All right. Now that I've done that, Nathaniel, where are you going? Hello?
Mm, I don't think he has a plan, really. It just like
Well, you know that the
just
sun's going to be
trying
up
to
in a few hours.
yeah, just he's just trying to get away, which yeah, the sun.
Okay.
He's gonna try to like find, seeing as he's probably going to notice that the sun's gonna come out pretty soon. He's gonna try to find like an empty house or something, a building.
Very dangerous for a kindred to sleep in a place that they do not know is safe. Make me a wits investigation.
I'm gonna rouse for that again.
Two. Would you like to
And I'm
willpower?
gonna, yeah.
Okay. 4 successes. With a 4, you will eventually come across what looks to be a building site. Looks like this building is going to be a new skyscraper in the London skyline. But it looks like there seems to be some kind of dispute with the workers and the people who are building this building. as it seems to be has a bunch of signs saying closed for strikes, and honk if you believe in our strike and show your support, things like that. With these types of buildings, they most likely have a sub basement and even a elevator shaft that would be blocked, blocking all sunlight. You could probably go sleep in there if you wanted. What do you want to do? Are you muted?
No, I'm just thinking really hard about this. Yeah, he's gonna attempt to sleep in there. It's definitely gonna go well.
Basement or elevator or just a random room?
Basement.
Basement. You make your way over the fence, which is easy for you, and you quickly make your way inside, and eventually getting down to the lower levels where there is no light. It is pitch black dark in here. And you begin to bunker down, ready to stay the night, or the morning, should I say. But meanwhile, Brandon and Jessica, as you are in your room, Jessica, with Hector, him looking angry but also upset at the situation that he had to do. Eventually, you will hear Brandon coming down the hallway as Eric says to you, Brandon, do you need me for anything else, sir, or should I get back to trying to find that person?
Just try to go find that person.
Yes, sir. Why are we after this person? Am I all right to ask?
No. I'm not gonna hurt her. That's not what I'm trying to do.
All right. See what I can do. And he will turn and walk away.
I'm just gonna go to my room and go for the blood bags.
Easy enough. Inside, you'll find this will be one now blood bag.
Yep.
Jessica, do you go and try and talk to Brandon?
Not right now. I'm gonna let Hector feed from Fiorenza's goodie bag
Oh, I
because
see.
he should probably eat.
Especially if he's gonna be fucking healing.
I believe. Would Alice be with him? With your sex slave? Or would you just left him alone in the room?
I would have just left him in the room. I don't know what to do with him.
Yep, well, that's what happens when you take someone. But yeah.
So he would
okay.
just be in the room. I would have probably left him some money for food if he wanted to take the mask off and eat.
As you come back home, he's there, still shirtless, still
Mhm.
with the baby oil, and still with the mask on, and
Got
still with
it.
the leash around his neck.
Yep.
And he will just look kind of in your direction. If you want to go over and feed him to Hector, go ahead.
I'm gonna slide the mask off.
Okay.
While it's Fiorenza style, it's not quite mine. A lady of taste. But she'll wipe some of the. She'll take the collar and leash off of him, and wipe some of the baby oil off of his neck.
Okay.
And just sit him down and tell Hector to take a little bit.
Hector will look at the man up and down and then look at you with a kind of frowny face. But being hungry, being shot, he will eventually go in and take the bite. And you, as you take off his mask for the first time, you will actually see his face, and you see this person. Quite
It's just
tall,
Tommy.
built, Asian, Asian descent.
Mhm.
When it loads. Oh, very big.
Oh, whoa. Huh.
And he, now looking at his eyes, honestly, he doesn't really seem all there. Like, he kind of reminds you a bit of Tommy's sister, like the eyes. Like, he's just not really there that much. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And as he begins to feed, he doesn't really react that much. It looks like a wince of pain at first, and then it kind of settles, and Hector can feed as much as he wants.
Yep. You had him right too. Do I have any of my blood bags in my fridge?
This would be your room, so that one's already taken. So you got one left. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Okay. I'll hold off. Alright.
After feeding, Hector will just say, while putting the gun kind of away and making sure it's not out, he'll just say, "I had to. I fucking had to. All right. I don't need any. Just I had to."
I understand. It wasn't something that we could just. We bit off more than we could chew. And,
Yeah. Where's the venture when you actually fucking want him? Jesus. I mean, what else could we have done? Let them just take us? That would have been an even bigger masquerade breach. And
I want to ask you something.
yeah. What?
Do you want to stay? Do you want to go?
He looks surprised at the question, and then he goes quiet and begins to think. I can't go back. And if I run now, well, the cam, the fucking anarchs, they'll all be after me if I just fucking run away from this now. And I'm not leaving you here, Jess. I'm not.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Maybe if we just wait, this will just blow over. Okay, the cops, they didn't see us. We got rid of the other ones. There's nothing that can tie us to there, right? Brandon, he took care of those girls. He went after that other one. He's probably fixed that now. We should be good. We should be okay.
Mm.
And we still have that fucker to deal with. I almost forgot. There's some guy wanting to kill me.
Go let him. We're not gonna let him.
Shit! Where the fuck is Nathaniel?
I'll try to get a hold of him.
Right.
Just go wash up. Go heal up. All right.
Yeah. And he'll begin to head to the bathroom while taking off his shirt, and you'll see kind of the bullet holes. One of them went all the way through. Another you probably guess is embedded into him right now. And if you want to actually rouse for him and heal for him, you can do so. As he begins to kind of climb into the shower, getting all the dirt and blood off of him.
All right. Cool.
Brandon, as you get back into your room and have a feed, you'll see Alice is kind of comes out of the bathroom after what looks like she's been also in the bath or shower, and she'll kind of just look you up and down. How did it go?
It didn't go well. We may be in a lot of trouble right now.
Did you get him?
No, we didn't. And there's potential for us to be known now.
What do we do now? Should we?
It's something we're going to have to work on. We gotta try and fix this before it gets too big of an issue.
Right. Are the others back?
I'm not sure. You can check and see. I probably think we all need time to cool off, though.
She'll kind of make her way past you and go to Nathaniel's room, knock a few times. There's no answer. And then, Jessica, you'll hear a knock at your door. And when you hear this knock, with everything that you just went through, if you had a heartbeat, it would probably skip a beat right now.
Is there like a little peephole or something so that she can look through?
Yes.
Seeing it's Alice, she'll not fully open the door. She's just gonna open a crack.
Are you all right?
No. Hector's hurt. We don't know where Nathaniel went. I'm going to try to call him. Did Brandon make it back?
Yeah. Yes. He's in the other room. He said things didn't go well.
That's an understatement.
Is there anything I can do?
Do you want me to give you my 100% honest opinion?
Always.
Don't associate yourself with us for a little bit. We fucked up very badly. And I don't think it would be a good idea for you to associate as Brandon's childer for a little bit. You're a good girl. you shouldn't have to be roped up in our punishments because we are incompetent.
I'm sorry, Jess. I can't leave Brandon. He's not just my sire, he's the only family I have right now. And just like you wouldn't leave Hector, I can't leave him. And you'll see a glimpse of sadness across her face as she just begins to turn and kind of slowly walk back to Brandon's room.
She's gonna open the door fully. Come here.
Turns around.
Come here, girl.
She'll begin to walk towards you, looking, still sad.
Remember how I told you that I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you?
Yeah.
I'm keeping you that promise. But you're gonna have to listen to me. I know. He's your only family. He's the one who made you what you are. We're gonna try to fix our mistakes. Just do yourself a favor. And when you can, make sure you don't get involved. And I'm not saying this to be mean or to isolate you from the group. I'm saying this because as of right now, you are the only fully innocent one in all of this. And I'm saying this to protect you. Because I do care about you.
Before you can say another word, she just runs into you and begins to hug you.
You and I are the babies of the group. We gotta take care of each other.
And we will. And she'll kind of come away from you. You can see like the starts of a blood tear beginning to form, but she kind of quickly wipes it away and gives a smile. And for a second, she'll look a little strange as she looks past you at the half-naked guy on the bed. But then kind of,
don't worry about him.
but then she'll kind of look back at you and just, yeah, like that's normal.
Mhm.
But
How about this? Give things a little bit of time to blow over. I know you've been going out hunting with Brandon a lot recently. How about you and I go hunting for you one of these nights? See if maybe 2 girls is makes it a little bit easier than Brandon. I can only imagine how he's been having you feed. So
just as long as we don't go to that club, then
trust me, we're not going to be going there for a while. I know your tap has a tap. Well, what is it that suits your fancy?
apparently, I like people that are intellectuals, I guess. Students, professors, people, I guess just smart people in general.
Nerds. All right.
I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
call them nerds. I'd call them thinkers and visionaries and things like that. And she kind of goes off into she starts to nerd out about not being a nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jessica slowly shows that she is no thought head empty. Uh-huh. All right. Well, we can go to a frat party and see what we can find for you then. I mean,
Okay.
we can go to the library or something and see if we can find you something. Maybe I want to see how he has you hunting.
And as you say that, she'll kind of smile and attempt to make a joke about a joke that you absolutely do not get. Something about the classes of Oxford against the classes of Harvard, and she will actually go into a little bit of a laugh, but it's one of those very nerdy, cute laughs that kind of snorts first, like, and then goes into a little bit of a giggle.
Yeah. Listen, I went to University of Chicago for a theater degree, so that goes to show how much smarts I actually got. But
yes, I'd like to do that, Jessica.
yeah, might be good to show you at least a couple of other ways. I'm not sure what his style is, or I know what his type is, but
it's usually just if he can find someone of my type, then he gets them for me. If not, then he usually just tells me to feed off of someone he's feeding off, and it takes everything I've got to not throw up, but mostly I manage.
we're gonna find a way for you to get what you need then.
But listen, I don't think Brandon really wants to talk with anyone tonight. I think he's a little
That's fine.
stressed.
Want to stay in here with us tonight?
She kind of looks by at the naked guy. No,
You
I'm,
you don't have
I'm
to worry
okay.
about him. We're gonna take care of him, but
It's all right.
if you
I'm gonna make sure Brandon's okay.
if you need anything. A naked guy excluded. You know.
I know.
I'm here.
And
Yeah.
with that, she'll kind of go in for another quick hug, and then kind of making her way back to Brandon's room. Leaving you to phone Nathaniel, or at least attempt to, if you wish.
Yeah.
Okay. Nathaniel, you get a call. Do you answer?
Does he have have a signal down in the basement?
Yeah, but it's it's not the best signal.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up.
Nathaniel?
Jess, you're right.
Fine. Where are you? You don't need to tell me where you are if you're not comfortable. Are you safe?
I think I can't promise anything, but I think I'm safe. I'm in a basement of a building that appears to be abandoned.
Okay. When we can, it might be best if we spend a couple of days not together. When I give you a call, we will meet up. Find out what we can do. and then we are going to take care of what happened. I know it is of nobody's fault, and I know that Hector did what he had to do. I just want to make sure you're safe.
That's I get that. That's why I didn't come back to the hotel too. I didn't want to pull you guys into it if the cops were following me.
Just do me a favor. I don't know how long you're gonna be staying out like this. You text me whenever you can. Keep me updated. Let me know that you're safe. Alright.
You do too, okay?
I will. And I'm sorry that this happened.
Why are you sorry? I mean, I think it was least of all your fault. Well, other than Alice.
That don't mean I don't feel guilty for everybody having to go through that. I should have been there to protect you when you first went. You have a good night, okay?
Yeah, you too. You do too.
Alright. I'm just gonna hang up.
Okay. I put the question to the coterie. Would you like to rest, or is there anything else any of you want to do tonight?
I do have a question.
Yep.
What's the time difference with America right now?
America right now, this would be about 2 o'clock in the morning, so it would be around. I'm guessing this is a phone call to Chicago.
Yeah, to Isaiah.
It'd be 8 p.m.
8 p.m. then.
Yep.
Yeah, then he's gonna try to call Isaiah.
Okay. It rings once, twice, 3 times, and then eventually, very muffly, as the signal is not strong where you are and you're making a international call. It will come over a little bit broken every now and then. Hello?
Hello, Nathaniel speaking. Is now a good time?
Yes. Are you okay?
Physically or
Well, what's happening there? Have you the prince yet?
I not directly. There's been some other matters we've tried to take care of.
Well, as long as you're enjoying yourself.
I look, if I stop calling, it's probably best not to search for me.
Are you? It muffles for a while. Nathaniel, are you all right? What's going on? Can come home?
I think that train left when I decided to go against Prince Jackson.
Goes quiet for a moment. And then it gets a little bit clearer. Whatever it takes, I'll make it happen. Whatever favors I have to give, if you want to come home, I promise I'll do everything I can. But if there's something that you can work through, get through, it could mean big things for you, Nathaniel. I've never known you to be a quitter.
Well, it's gonna mean great things if it doesn't come to a blood hunt before that.
It goes silent, dead silent for a good few moments. Whatever may have happened there, Nathaniel, if they know about it, come forward and beg for forgiveness. If they don't, then lay low. Do you understand?
I do.
And if it's that bad, no matter how many favors you need to give out, do it. If it fixes the problem. We all go through these types of moments in our long lives, Nathaniel. And it's what we do in the moment that counts. But above all, just don't die. Understood?
I try my best.
At that point, the phone gets worse again. You sure? Anything I can do from my side?
I'm not really sure. I mean, do you have any tips maybe for what I should do if I've accidentally created a ghoul that's after me and the people I've grown very fond to? Because I've tried and it's made everything worse, so I think I would
I was
take any help.
muted that whole time. God damn it.
Oh, well.
Good
Oh, no.
job.
But you hear, as you say ghoul and try to kill, you will hear the mic almost blow in your phone as you hear screaming from the other side. What? and it gets much worse, the signal, but after you ask that question, they will literally just say, kill them, kill them.
Well, that's the plan. Just I have to manage to do it this time.
You can hear a audible sigh from the other side. And then you need to run un. If you can then fight. Understand?
I mean, I think as much as I can understand it right now, yeah.
Anything else comes up, me know. I'll do what I... And as they say that last word, you will hear a kind of fuzzing noise, and then the line will go dead. Do you do anything else, Nathaniel?
No, he's just gonna try to get comfortable for the night.
Okay. Brandon, anything else you want to do for the night?
Nope.
Okay. In that case, you all bunker down. And if you could sleep, if it was true sleep, you probably wouldn't get much tonight. But luckily you don't have a choice. And you all let the void take you as the new night rises. Please make your rouse checks. Brandon, Alice, Jessica, Hector, Nathaniel. I'll roll for Hector while she's away. Okay, he's fine. So, with the new night coming, and you all arise, Nathaniel, as you wake, you are in darkness again, unmoved, and looking around, no one seems to have been in here. You were lucky, as most kindred that choose to sleep somewhere they are, not familiar with or know is safe, a lot of the time they find themselves never waking up again, or if they do wake up, usually on fire. But you're awake, you're fine, you look to be safe. Brandon, you awake and you have the night to do whatever you wish. You have a few missed calls and messages from Eric.
I checked the messages.
Okay. This would be the messages simply say, "I think I found her. I really should know what's going on. She talked with some police officers, and she's at her mum's house." I've got eyes on her.
I text back, give me the address, I'm on my way.
Okay. He sends you the address.
I just fucking start heading there.
All right. You head out. And do
Uh,
you take Alice
Right.
with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Alice with me, and I was gonna say I'm gonna try and like feed on the way if I see anything, but if not, then
Make me a hunter's roll, please.
nope. Oh,
Nope.
that's an issue.
Yep. Hit the compulsion. Jessica, could you rouse as it is the new night?
Yeah. Did you? Oh, you already did one for Hector. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You have paranoia. Probably the worst one to get. Well, you don't know if people are hunting you right now.
Yep.
What are the odds?
Go spend an hour in the closet.
So, on the way there, you do not manage to feed. You cannot find anyone of your taste. And on the way, you're thinking about all the things that happened. The army or police, the dead police, the survivor and or survivors that may have been talking with the police, what they saw, what this could mean, the Camarilla, the Anarchs, Papa Skulls, all the things that they seem to be mounting up against you, and now this stalker that's out there, knowing what you are, and is, after your group. It begins to get to you, and the paranoia sets in as the beast is afraid from all sides. Keep that in mind. But eventually, you will get to the address where you see Eric kind of waiting outside in a car. And as you kind of get near, he'll actually kind of flash you down with his headlights.
Okay. I'm say walk up to him and ask if this is the house.
Yeah, this one here, boss. Looks like it's just her and her mum. I could go speak with them if you want me to do that.
It's fine. Just stay here and call me if somebody approaches. And I'm motioning for like Alice to come with me. Go knock on the door.
Okay. Also, keep in mind that your mic is getting a bit too fuzzy. But if you go over to the door and knock, it takes less than 15 seconds for the door to open, and a older woman, with the classic Karen kind of haircut, mom jeans and things like that. Obviously the mum, and she'll kind of just look at you. Yeah, can I help you?
Hi. And I'm gonna use Mesmerize to have her let me in.
Okay, please rouse. Ugh.
Yep, at 4 hunger.
She will just nod. Oh, please come in, and kind of move out the way for you to enter.
Is there anyone like within sight?
Inside the building, there's the
Well,
mom.
I know the daughter's there, but like in sight, like can
No.
um I'm gonna try and force myself to feed from her as soon as she turns around.
Okay. Easy enough, as she is quite, kind of reeling from just being, her mind being altered, and you are free to bite into her. Easy enough. As you
And
do,
then
she'll kind of struggle at first and then begin to relax. And how much would you
I'll
like
lick
to
the
take?
wound. I take 3, and I'll lick the wound.
She falls down to the ground, unconscious.
And then I go look for what's her face?
The girl, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't take you long until you hear sounds coming from upstairs, most likely in her room. I'm guessing you go up.
Yeah.
Okay. Making your way upstairs, you'll get to the door. It's closed, but it doesn't look locked in any way. You just want to barge in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna barge in and activate all.
Okay. You barge in and immediately activate awe. It's going to be a roll off, as she saw not exactly what you are, but she knows something's up with you.
Okay.
What is it to on her side?
I gotta look at the thing. I gotta find it real quick. Where are disciplines? What page?
If anyone has the rules for awe, what it is, let me know.
It is your manipulation plus presence versus their intelligence and composure. Or their intelligence resolve. Sorry.
Result. Okay.
Yep.
That's a 0. As long as you get a single well, even if you got a 0, you would still be the aggressor, so you don't actually need to roll if you don't want to. As she falls under it. And it isn't like mind control though, keep in mind. She does get up and immediately gets worried, and you can see that on her face, but she isn't screaming in, fear right now, but she still looks worried. You got one, okay.
And immediately going to use Forgetful Mind.
Okay. That's another rouse.
Yeah. And this one I am going to roll for so I can see how much I can.
Mm-hmm. 5.
What
Would you like
page are the
to?
disciplines on?
If you get a crit, it's like big time. So would you like to re-roll any of those? I guess you can only re-roll 1.
Yeah, I could only reroll 1, and then on top of that, I only have 1 willpower because I've been.
Ah.
Yeah. What page number? No, no, I found them. It was fucking difficult to find for some reason.
Also, keep in mind that those powers I also have in the actual in Roll20. If you just look down, there should be a file that says clan, and you should have access to a bunch of stuff there.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
So it says each point of margin allows the user to add or remove an additional memory.
So she has to roll against it then.
Yeah.
What is that?
Intelligence resolve.
Ah. So 3.
Okay. I want to change the memory of her, being at the park and seeing anything. She had decided, and I'm gonna rewrite that with that. She had decided to take some acid, um, because they'd have to spinal tap her to test for acid. So she took acid and didn't tell her friend about it, and so you know she was really just, loopy and out of it. And then the second memory is talking to the police. Like she still talked to the police, but I want her to remember that she lied to the police. Um, because she was still like out of shock of what she saw while she was on drugs, and she lied because she didn't want to admit that she was on drugs. And then I want to rewrite the fact that she ever saw me. Like, I want her to think that I don't exist. She's never seen me. She doesn't know anything about me or anybody, that was associated with that incident.
Okay. Easy enough.
And how unconscious is the mom?
She's gonna need medical attention within like the next couple of hours.
Then I'll use mesmerize on her.
That's another hours.
Yep.
You're going all
and
in.
I want to mesmerize her to call for help for her mom because her mom fell unconscious.
Okay. As you finish those words, she will not blink and she will just turn, take out her phone and begin to dial. Are you getting out of there or what are you doing?
I'm trying to think on whether or not I should actually, just do anything else with the mom because like the mom did see my face, but I don't know if she like saw it enough to fucking,
Well, again, keep in mind you are paranoid.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. Because like he'd be thinking like, did she see my face enough to, but I can't do anything with her while she's unconscious. Hmm.
Are you about to snap this lady's neck?
No, actually, I might. Because I did tell her that, I did use the forgetful mind so that I don't exist. Are there like stairs by the doorway that I came in?
There is. With most English homes, there usually is. The door opens and there's like the stairway going up to the next floor, and on the left there would be a room going into the living room.
I'm gonna snap her neck and lay her body to where it looks like she fucking lost, just like got lightheaded and fell, and just snap her neck on the railing.
Okay, take a stain. As the young teenager girl, begins to phone for an ambulance. You will walk downstairs, grab her body, move it towards where it would kind of land, and with a quick twist, as she's not fighting back, there is no roll that you need. With one fluid motion, there is a snapping noise, and her body goes limp.
I'm gonna say, well, that should cover it all, and then leave the house.
Okay. We're just taking a bunch of stains tonight. As you leave, you'll see Alice in the same car as Eric, and as you're kind of walking out, he'll kind of just give you the eyes. Are we all done, boss? Anything else I need to do?
See, here's the thing, right? So now I'm paranoid, right? And there was a massive surgence on this stalker and like a bunch of possible masquerade breaches and stuff. but Brandon also knows Tommy and knows that Tommy doesn't like Brandon. And with Brandon being paranoid, I'm gonna say that Brandon's gonna tell Eric to hunt Tommy down and kill him.
Okay. You'll watch Eric kind of look a little bit shocked as, you know, he knows Tommy was with Jess. He'll just go,
Or I won't say kill him. I'll say just go find Tommy and, you know, abduct him, bring him to me.
okay. All right. Listen, boss. I'll do this one last thing for you if I can even find him. But you're gonna have to let me in on what the hell's going on around here. This is starting to build, and I think I need to know what's going on.
In due time, I will tell you.
All right. You want me to drop you off anywhere?
Hmm. I don't know if Brandon would know anywhere away from anyone else.
Not really.
I'll tell him just drop me off somewhere where, you know, nobody would be able to get to me. And don't tell anyone where you drop me off at.
When no one can get to you. That is very broad.
I mean, I leave it up to his imagination. Somewhere he feels safe dropping me off.
Okay. Safe. Safe. Hmm. In that case, he will drop you off a place that is not the hotel if you don't want to go back there. He'll drop
Hell,
you off at a much less expensive hotel that he seems to be staying at, that he's already checked around and made sure it's, you know, safe and secure, and, you know, there is no sights for gunmen or anything like that. And he'll just say, this is the only secure place I know in the city right now. It's where I've been staying, sir. Is this okay?
that's fine. Thank you.
And with that, I'll move over to Jessica as we'll rewind a bit. And as you wake up, you and Hector will kind of rise. And, you know, Hector looks distant and just kind of trying to process what happened. What are you doing?
She's gonna look at him and crawl over and just put a hand on his back and start to, like, comfort him.
Eventually, he'll kind of turn around and put his hand on yours. And you can tell that what he did is starting to weigh on him. And he's having a bit of a struggle, you know, internally about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of looks at you and just says, I don't know if you're planning on doing anything, but if you don't mind, I'm just gonna stay here for a bit. Keep out of the way. I honestly don't think it's good if I'm on the streets right now.
Can I do anything for you? Can I get you anything?
No. This is definitely a a me thing. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if this this prick comes back and tries take another shot.
I don't feel comfortable leaving you here alone.
Honestly,
I gotta.
I doubt he'll try anything here. I mean, this hotel is really fancy. You need
How
to do
about this?
something, then just go do it. I'll be all right.
I've got nothing to do today. I have Kelly looking for Tommy. I've got nothing. Oh, I want to stay here with you. I gotta go hunt, but when I'm done, I'm come back. Have a breather day. Help
All
you
right.
process. Okay.
Yeah. I'll be like when we first got together. Just the two of us.
The two of us. No political bullshit. No nothing.
Me, you, and the half-naked guy over there. And he points to this guy who's sat in the corner just staring at you guys.
At what point do we feed him?
Hey, that's your thing, okay? You take care of that. I can't deal with Abercrombie and Fitch over there.
I'll go pick him up some food. I don't know if these things eat. I don't even know if he's actually fully. She's gonna like snap in front of his face.
His head will like peek up and look into your eyes, and he will kind of get up, like, you know, do you want to eat?
No. What do you eat? Oh my fucking god! I'm just gonna go pick this guy up some. I don't know. Do you like vegan food? Do you eat meat at all? I don't know what. You know, Fiorenza didn't give me any instructions.
He will look kind of to the side like a puppy would, and then he will say a few words in Japanese.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, Fiorenza, you can give me one that... Even Latin. I'd take the fucking... Alright, you know what? Alright, he speaks Japanese. Fuck. I'll figure something out. I'm gonna go hunt. I'm gonna go find this boy some actual nourishment. If it gets too awkward, the mask and the leash are right there. You can just slap that back on him. I don't know what to do with him. She's gonna like crawl out of bed and actually get like put clothes on, and she's gonna go hunt.
Okay. In that case, you make your way out as Hector. As you begin to go, Hector is like scrunching up little pieces of paper and then flicking them towards him to see if he can like bounce them on his giant pecs.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you can make your way out and make me a hunter's roll.
Okay. So, charisma, subterfuge. Add my looks.
Oh boy. Okay. You know what to do.
I already know. All right, I go up in hunger but then it goes back down.
Yep, and you find someone that is your taste, and you can feed off of them how much you want
Cool.
to take.
Well, I was only gonna slake 1, but now I'm gonna slake 2.
Okay, you're back down to 1.
Yep, lick the wound. It could have been worse. I was really praying that it wouldn't be worse. So there we go. And then after that, I'm gonna attempt to get this man food. Is there like
There's McDonald's
Like-
everywhere, KFC's, shopping, like stores if you
Um,
want to do some shopping.
any places that do like Japanese food fusion?
Yeah,
Anything?
bunch of places.
Cool. She'll stop into like a Japanese restaurant and pick up like sushi and other stuff.
Okay.
Whatever she can find, and just bring it back to him.
As you have not, gone to a restaurant in a while to order actual food, I can just see you kind of like pointing at different parts of the menu, and you leave the store with some sushi, some ramen, some dumplings, things like that.
Cool. And then I'll go and pick up like a run to like a supermarket or something and pick up like waters and stuff for the guy to drink, because I now have to take care of another mortal pet. Let's go.
At any point in this store, when you walk by the kitty litter, do you think about it?
I would hope he's potty trained at least.
Or your new pet?
My new pet. I'll get him a new collar. A little bell on it.
Says Sparky. But yes, you can get a bunch of food for him, and eventually, if there's anything else, you'll return. As you kind of walk back into the room, right now Hector is he's got a ping pong paddle, and he is kind of hitting balls at this person, and he has seemingly got the other paddle in his hand, and they're kind of just batting this ping pong ball back and forth at each other.
Oh, this guy's aware enough to do that?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
He's not mindless, He's not like a zombie, but you can definitely see Fiorenza has fucked with this guy's mind a lot.
Yeah, fucking been true. She's going to just put all of the food in front of him. There's like probably like a pair of chopsticks and like a fork, because I don't know. All right, eat.
He
Gestures to the food.
He'll kind of stand up. The ping pong ball kind of hits him in the side as Hector looks over as well, and he'll kind of give a little bit of a bow and say something else in Japanese, and then sit down and begin to eat. But like maybe a minute in, he'll begin to kind of check the backs of like labels and look at the receipt, and you can tell like he's looking at calories and things like that, and you can probably guess that Fiorenza wanted them to be in tip top shape at all times, and he looks very not sure if he should be eating this type of stuff, as it is fast food, but he's very hungry, and he's just going to tuck in.
Yeah, she just gestures from it's fine. You're technically mine now. Go eat, fucking weirdo. All right.
You'll see Hector on the bed kind of just pat the bed for like, come sit with me.
Yeah, and she's gonna just crawl back into bed and snuggle up to him.
Okay. Now, I will ask the group, is there anything you guys want to do, as it sounds like you want to lay low for a few days? Is there anything you want to do? As if you want, we can skip a few days where you guys have laid, or at least attempted to lay low, and go from there. Unless there is something you want to do. Speak now if you want something. Okay. In that case, with how heavy of a situation it is, you guys have chose to separate from each other, kind of hoping things will cool down, as all over the news for the last few days, it has been nothing but this police shooting, talking about suspects, and no one's been caught yet. Who could it have been? Was this a terrorist attack? Until eventually, it will just seem to die down and kind of dissipate very quickly. And which is a little bit strange, because something like this usually would stay in the media for, weeks about this situation. Who did it, and what should we do next? What are the, the mayor of London and the prime minister, what are they talking about? But it doesn't. It seems to just weirdly die, the story. But in those days, I would like everyone to make free rouse checks. If you decide to feed in those days, let me know.
Brandon and Alice would be feeding as needed.
Okay. If you wish to feed, make hunter's rolls.
Yeah, Hector and Hector and Jessica would also go and feed as needed.
Okay.
She got a 1 success out of 1 dice for that day.
Then I'll say over the days you will eventually find someone and she can feed one on her own. If anyone rolls a 2 or above, you're able to feed definitely. If you just roll a 1, you're only going to be able to feed 1 point over those 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll a 0, you won't be able to feed at all.
So this is second day. So I can willpower. Yeah, still 0.
Okay.
And then for the third day.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are we not supposed to be rolling?
I mean, if you want to
feeding
go out every
day?
night and trying to feed, you can try
Yeah,
that.
that's.
Okay, you can remove 1 hunger.
For the third day. That would have been the third day. So that would have been
1 more.
the day we're waking up.
Yeah.
And then Alice would need to feed. But willpowers would be big. I also need to roll for that humanity stone from the first day.
Yeah, we'll do that at the end of
This
the
session.
game. Yeah. As there are a lot of stains that need to be rolled.
There's 3 of you.
Yep. I think Hector's on 3 stains right now.
Hector's got 3 stains. Nathan's got a stain. I've got a
You've
stain.
I'm clean. Alice and I have been good beans.
How the fuck did that happen?
It's the only reason it happened is because she's so like blood bonded to Hector right now that she's just like not able to get herself in trouble. I feel like if that blood bond wasn't a thing, she would have probably
She would have
not
fucking.
been as well off in that
No,
situation.
she definitely would have been the cause of the masquerade breach. I am almost guaranteeing you. She would have been like, "Oh, these motherfuckers really want to play today. Got it."
Yeah, the
Uh,
only thing
Wrong.
that saved her was being so worried for Hector.
Yep. But yes,
Made a good call.
3 days pass, and I'm guessing, Jessica, you would have been in contact with at least Nathaniel in those days.
Yes.
Okay. On the 3rd day, you've been away from each other for a while, and again, the story seems to just die out on its own. As a group, do you think it is now safe? And it is up to you to come back and discuss what your next step is, as you have still got the task from the Camarilla that is now becoming, you know, it's been many days now since they gave you that task, and it is still unfulfilled.
We still got to kill this fucking stalker first.
That too.
I think that it might be safe if we meet up at the hotel where people aren't really. And the stalker won't be there.
Or will he?
If he is, he would be shooting up a place that is,
Like he did at the club?
yeah.
Also, in those days, Brandon, could you please make me a intelligence politics roll?
Give me 1 moment.
We're gonna get a Malkavian banging down our door. Oh, fuck.
What is it? Not FBI. VPI, open up.
Oh my god. The Malkavian Bureau of Investigations. Let's not hit ourselves.
Okay. 5 successes.
The West Sheriff. It was in the West Sheriff territory where all that happened. It was west of London, so yeah. Whoever is the Sheriff of West London, that's them. And let me just check I've got that right.
Homie,
Cyril
Malkavian.
is east. The Malkavian Letitia is north.
North.
Damn.
So you have no idea who that territory belongs to, as well as the south area of London, but it's not who you wanted it to be. Probably wanted it to be Cyril, but it is also not who you didn't want it to be, the Malkavian.
Yeah, there's a 50-50, you know?
Yeah.
Well, darn. I mean, good.
One of them would be lenient. One of them would play with your insides.
Yeah.
I want to meet the Malkavian sheriff. I want to see what that back and forth would be like.
So, do you decide to meet up?
I mean, Brandon's down. He's been staying at the hotel after his paranoia wore off.
Jess has been staying at the hotel taking care of her
Now-
sire and her new child.
I have a big question to ask you, Brandon. If you want your retainer, if you want Eric to really go out and try and find Tommy to take care of him, you will not be able to use him at all, at least for the next week. If he's even just to attempt to to try and find Tommy, because he is gone. Tommy is gone. To hunt him down, not just in the city, but wherever he went, it's going to take everything. He's probably going to have to leave to try and find him. And you're not going to have access to your, assistant for at least a week. So it's up to you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But after the paranoia would have changed, it would have been just to keep tabs, not to bring him. That way we know where he's at all times. If he does find him.
Okay, but are you okay with him leaving for like a week?
Yes. Yes.
All right. In that case, open up Eric's sheet and make me a wits investigation plus. Actually, no. It'd be technology plus wits, and he can add his specialty as well. This is going to be a high DC though, because it's been a while now, and he is gone. He's no longer in the city. That's a 1.
Jesus.
You can willpower with him if you want. That's a 1.
Oh.
Did Kelly end up finding anything out?
You rolled for Kelly, and she also rolled very low.
She rolled a 3.
Yep. Like I said, low. Let me just move that there. Okay.
Are they supposed to be like passively rolling every day, or are they supposed to just roll
No,
the one time
It
the
was just
whole
a
time?
one time. Because if I let you roll every day, then eventually you would just get it. It's basically like having lucky in D&D. But you've been 3 days, so in 4 days' time, Hector will return. Sorry, not Hector. Eric will return.
Yep.
In the meanwhile, you guys can gather up back at the hotel where hopefully you are safe. Nathaniel, do you also go gather up at the hotel again? After spending 3 nights in a abandoned building that has been triggering your compulsion, not compulsion, your clan compulsion, every night.
Bane.
Your bane.
I mean, I think since you also didn't hear the news dying down, I think Jessica and him would have talked about it,
Yeah.
making it being safe and meeting up. So yeah.
Okay. Then on the 3rd night, as you all begin to gather, it is. I mean, in fact, let me move you guys. You all gather up. Hector, Nathaniel, Jessica, Alice, Brandon, and Sex Slave.
I have yet to name him. I love that he's laying in bed with Hector.
Yeah, over the last few days, Hector's
They bonded.
They've got close.
they bonded. Every now and then, he'll try to talk with him, and he'll get a response in Japanese, and he'll just, shout at him, "Speak American!"
Oh my god. Hector, aren't you from Mexico?
Well, I mean, still.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, since it's been 2 weeks since I learned Sumerian.
Yes. If you've been keeping up with it in your time about, I'd say, you've got it down. Especially as, you're an intelligent guy, and the fact that, you're an enhanced individual, you've got the the gist of the language down at this point.
Okay. While we're all sitting there, Brandon's just gonna like passively look at the picture of the sarcophagus again, see if he notices anything different now that he's been studying the Sumerian.
Let me just look something up.
I mean, it's probably just like, runes or something, but in the off chance there is.
I'm actually looking up the roots of Sumerian and which part of the world it actually came from, because that will decide.
Middle Eastern core language. Sumerian was like the father language.
Okay.
Uh, 3100 BCE in
Yeah,
South
I got it.
Mesopotamia.
In that case, roll me a quick intelligence and hang on 1 second. I'm gonna say intelligence, occult, and also a +2 because you now know the language. Damn. Okay. Let me bring something up real quick.
Brandon's just sitting in the chair looking at a picture, and all of a sudden his belly starts growling. Making you dive into deep notes again, huh?
Fucker.
He was actually just muted that whole time. He doesn't want us to know.
I'm reading. I'm absorbing all the knowledge right now.
You can see the smoke through the screen.
My head is frying.
Yep.
Discord just starts has smoke signals going up the
Yeah.
chat bars.
Discord actually just breaks down.
Okay. It doesn't say much, but what it does say is on the sides, it says, the Lord of Light, the bringer of civilization, his sanctum. And that is all.
Okay. And I'm assuming none of these are nicknames that anyone would have ever heard Mithras go by.
Make me a intelligence, politics, and if you have any specialties that can add on to that, go ahead. for successes. Okay.
5.
5. There you go. 5 successes. There's something about the first part, the Lord of Light. Light. Back then, they didn't have torches. They had the sun. The sun was the light. Fire was light. Lord of Fire. There are rumors, stories, something that Mithras is connected with fire in some way. And the fact that it speaks about this in the Lord, almost like religiously, you know that in some circles, especially in human circles, and quite a lot of kindred, they see Mithras as quite literally a god, like a living, breathing god who walks the earth. And it's with 5 successes, it's even said that as a kindred, he may have power over fire. And maybe even his followers have power over fire. Which, being a kindred, you know that fire and kindred do not mix.
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh. Alright.
But, there's just rumors, silly
Yeah.
stories. I mean, a kindred with power over fire, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Until you see it, and it's like, oh, shit. Alright. Yep.
But you're all in the room.
This
Hector is playing PlayStation with the guy next to him. What do you guys talk about?
So, this stalker. Obviously, we can't lead him to Papa Skulls. I keep wanting to say Papa Shango.
Who is that?
It's a
Father?
wrestler.
I'm gonna give you so
We're
much
actually-
pain.
We're actually dealing with Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Thank
Yep.
you. Well, we do need to figure out this Papa Skulls situation. I'm not going to lie when I say, with all due respect, there are some of us that should not be at that bar when we do have that meeting with him. And she stares directly at Hector and then kind of just scratches the back of her head.
He'll look at you and kind of give you a what kind of look. And then he'll kind of whisper over to the gentleman that you haven't even found out his name yet, and he'll just say,
Yeah.
You believe this, Kiko? Unbelievable.
What?
And it seems like he has named him.
Understood. I think. I should refrain from meeting with this gentleman. Just because.
You're Bruja.
Yes.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to take Brujas to go meet a, well,
Man who was.
formerly enslaved to a Bruja mage.
Yes.
Understandable. Well, then perhaps y'all could keep the stalker distracted while me and Alice, and if Nathan chooses to, goes to meet with Papa Skulls.
I do think it would be best if the three of you stuck together. I can see what I can do about the stalker. I would
last-
need
The last
physical.
thing the last thing we want to do is let the stalker be brought to the meeting with Papa Skulls and
Yes.
piss him off even more.
Mm-hmm. I can see what I can do. I need descriptions of this man. As good as you can give them.
He looks at Nathan.
Yeah, he's going to relay the information of how he looks.
Nathan draws a picture for her.
Tattoos.
He could try to draw a picture. Don't think it's gonna turn out very well.
Oh my god. So, tattoos, bearded man with a stupid fucking haircut. Got it. He's obviously armed and dangerous. I'll see what I can do. Keep me updated if you guys decide to go meet with him.
Well, I was thinking potentially we go ahead and split up now because we are running short on time.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan, who do you want to go with?
I believe it's probably going to be for the best if I go with you and Alice.
Sounds good. Y'all gonna be good chasing that stalker?
I work pretty fine alone. If I do get into any trouble, I will let you know.
Sounds good. And like you'll see Brandon fold up the Brandon's gonna like write in a little notepad that he keeps in his pocket, and he'll like write the translation from the picture and put it in his pocket, but like he folds the note and puts it in his or the picture and puts it in his pocket too. Who has the envelope?
I do.
I'm gonna hold my hand out.
Mhm. As she goes to hand him the envelope with everything in it, she's also going to go towards her jacket and pull out the slip of paper that Brandon had dropped when he entered Torpor. Here you go. And this fell out of your pocket.
Didn't you give that back to me? Like,
I don't think so. I think I still held on to it. Don't really matter.
oh yeah, either way.
Just be careful.
And yeah, I'll try to do what I can to not, lose fingers or arms or get stabbed in the ass or go into torpor.
Please attempt all of those things. I really do ask nicely of you. And Alice, my offer does still stand for you. Once you guys are done, if you want to go and learn another way to feed, I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
Yeah. I'm still down for that. If you are.
Mhm.
So, does this mean you guys are officially splitting the party?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing ever bad happens when that happens.
Never.
Yeah, never. Nathaniel has
Especially not,
definitely never been kidnapped.
especially not after, a stalker, crazy people who want our coins, fucking, police shootout. Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing could go wrong.
Close. Okay. In that case, who's taking the sex slave?
Oh, that can go right to Brandon. Here, you can watch the group mascot for the
Well,
day.
are you taking Hector with you, Jessica?
If I do, I would go through the precautions of kind of semi hiding his identity.
It's up to you if you want to do that.
Well, let me ask, does he want to go? Or does he want to hang back?
Imagine Hector probably wants revenge on this motherfucker.
Yeah, but with everything going on, we don't know how dead the situation truly is.
I'll say if you want to make a willpower roll for him.
Okay.
Also, I think he was asking because I think Hector wants to take the sex slave.
Oh my god.
They're
No,
playing
Hector, you
PlayStation.
can't. You can't. Just 'cause when you're my ping pong buddy.
Okay. If you want him to come, he is willing. If you want him to stay, it's fine as well. Also, you can probably send the sex slave to meet Papa Skulls if you want.
Let's not. Let's not send the sex slave to Papa Skulls. If he wants to come, she won't stop him. She will recommend that he take some precautionary measures, so like kind of keeping his face covered, glasses, scarf, whatever he can do to kind of like hide his identity as much without looking suspicious.
Okay. In that case, he'll agree to come with you, and but he tells you he needs a minute, and he'll kind of disappear out the room for a while, telling you to.
My boy's gonna come back with a toupee.
Telling you to meet at the front of the hotel in about 10 minutes, and eventually, when you go down and wait for him to appear, eventually some guy will literally just walk up to you with leather gloves on, wearing the same clothes as Hector, and a gigantic blacked out, straight out of like Blade motorbike helmet on, blocking everything.
Got it.
Where the fuck did he get a motorbike helmet from?
Where the hell did he get a motorbike from?
Right now there's some guy in a dustbin who's out cold.
Got it. All right. Well, I mean, sure, that works. Let's go. I have a couple places I want to check.
And as he kind of nods and begins to walk out with you, he will say, "Oh, just in case you're wondering, I just stole the helmet. I didn't steal the bike as well."
That. All right. I'm proud of you, Hector.
Yeah, I really think I'm growing as a person.
Yeah, I really think that you are too. It's a good look on you, and we gotta go.
Good look, but you can't even see my face. Oh, okay. And then he'll kind of begin to walk along with you. Every now and then, he'll like kind of swing around to kick you in the ass and just like annoy you every now and then as you're going. But yeah.
I'm growing as a person. I just killed
Yeah,
4
I'm
police
growing as-
officers, but I'm growing
I'm
as a
just
person.
gonna kick your ass every now and again, but I'm growing. She's gonna turn to him next time he does it and be like, "Hey, you want to know what I did to Brandon? Last time he tried to fuck with me a little bit too much." Oh wait, no, she's at Blood Bond 3. She's gonna laugh. Please stop hurting me.
But where are you actually going, Jessica, with him? By the way, you still have the shell casings from the gun.
Yeah. Did we ever find out where Eric found that gun from?
What do you mean?
So when we first got into London, Brandon sent Eric to go find a gun.
Yeah. He said
he found one.
He said he found someone who was willing to sell, but they never went to go pick it up.
Would we have
Otherwise-
the name of that place?
I will leave that to Brandon if he actually would have discussed an arms dealer.
I mean, yeah, but I would have also like discussed like the fact that it is London, so it is a higher chance
Risk.
of us getting a cool. Yeah.
And don't forget that you also have a MP5 upstairs stashed away in your hotel room as well.
I'm not looking to buy a gun.
Okay.
I'm looking to get information on the shell casings.
Ah, I see. Okay.
See
well,
what kind of gun we're dealing with.
If Brandon told you the location of this person, then you can begin to head towards there if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, you can just look at the bottom of the round and it'll tell you the millimeter and stuff.
Also true.
Jessica doesn't know anything about guns. So
You call yourself an American?
yeah, she's kind of a piss poor one. The guns were never her thing. Her thing is nice, shiny, big, long knives that do a lot of damage up front.
Fair enough. In that case, as you begin to head off towards this, where you know this shady arms dealer is, the other three, Alice, Brandon, and Nathaniel, could it be that you're going to go see Papa Skulls?
You said what?
Guess what? We made an informed decision to not bring the fucking brouhaha. We're moving up in the world, truly.
You said what?
I said, are you actually going to go see Papa Skulls?
Yeah, the fuck we are.
Okay. In that case, you'll begin to make your way in that direction. On the way there, is there anything you wish to do, prepare, or, try?
No, I mean, not that I want to do. Fuck if I know, any other
Oh,
shit.
you're on helium again.
Yep.
Goddamn. Better?
Nope.
Nope.
Leave the call and come back in. Here, I'll
Is that better?
Nope.
It's somehow worse.
It's funnier.
It's definitely funnier. I don't know. I've never heard a mic
No
do
idea
this
what's
before.
going- Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with my headset.
So good. It's just
One
so
second.
good.
You are on helium right now. Just 1 second. Because I don't think I'll be able to take it if you're going to speak to Papa Skulls with that voice.
It's just so good.
And now,
No.
Do yourself a favor, unplug your headset, plug it back in, and then jump back on the call. If it's the type of headset that I used to have, that shit used to happen to me a lot. So.
What about now?
Oh, there we go.
Good. And for us, you basically sounded like this.
You sounded exactly like this. Squeaky, squeaky.
Yeah.
Squeaking.
I don't know what's going on with my headset. I had to reset the headset itself.
I mean, you know, it's still funny as balls, but we move.
Anyways, yeah, no, Brandon doesn't have anything to prepare. He doesn't know what to fucking prepare for.
Okay. Nathaniel, are you doing anything, trying anything before going there?
Yeah, Nathaniel's gonna ask Brandon if he thinks that they should like leave their weapons back.
You brought weapons with you?
Oh my god.
You didn't.
No.
Dun, dun, dun,
Do I look like I fight to you?
Okay, so I'll leave them here. Okay, good.
Okay. You leave them. And off to go see Papa Skulls, one of the most powerful mages out there, who has a vendetta against vampires, but is willing to at least hear them out, if it's worth his while. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, as we are at time, guys. We have run out of time, unfortunately, just as you decide to go see him.
Yeah, that's fine.
But at least now when we come back next week. Oh, no, not next week. A few weeks. We are off for a few weeks. When you come back, you will be speaking with a very powerful individual who, for some reason, the Camarilla want his help, but they don't want him to know. We have to do one more thing.
Get those coins back.
Just hang on.
We need to add that on the to-do list too. Get those fucking coins back.
All right. Because of what happened tonight, you guys have triggered something, and I need to see if it comes into effect.
Triggered something?
I need each of you to roll a d10.
Oh,
including
fuck.
NPCs?
Nope, just the three of you. And then I'm also going to roll a bunch of d10s.
I don't know what that is, but it can't be good.
What did we do that triggered something?
I'm gonna assume it's the 1,000 fucking masquerade breaches.
Hang on. I need to calculate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7. Okay, 7. Oh, why did someone roll that? Oh.
Oh, that was me rolling
Silly.
my...
Yep. Okay. So, as we leave our characters, the two groups heading off in different directions, the vision is going to change. It's going to move across the city to a strange building, heavily guarded. Entering this building, we will see different rooms as people go from room to room to room. We will see people talking, discussing about different things. And then we will go even deeper down underground, going down the elevator shaft, opening up into a gigantic room filled with computers, screens, and boards.
The fucking SI.
3 individuals will stand in the very back staring at screens. As the view begins to get closer to these individuals, it will show what they're looking at. They will see reports of police, fingerprints on guns left behind at scenes. They will see bite marks on dead police officers. They will see accounts of different people and what they saw on certain nights. A whole screen of evidence laid out in front of them. And the view will begin to shift around to their faces, revealing a woman with dark hair, curls, light skin, a bald white man, and a dark-skinned man with dreadlocks. All of them having tattoos on their face. One, the girl, with the symbol of David, the Star of David. The middle man, bald, with the cross tattooed on his forehead. And the dark-skinned man, with the symbol of the of Islam on his head. And we end our game with all 3 of them looking at all of this evidence and then taking out a map of London. And that is where we'll end tonight's game.